Hey, everybody. I gotta refresh my screen here so I can see us. Okay. Why do I not see Veronica and Amanda? Let me see here. Okay, I just changed the layout, so hopefully that shows you guys.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, hey!
Hey. All right, I think I did it right. I think now we're all on the screen.
Yes, we are.
Perfect. I had to enter you guys to the stage. That was like the one step I didn't have.
Hold on, let me get, okay, I should get my light. Oh my goodness, hold on.
I'm sorry, it's already pitch black over here.
It's pretty dark over here too. We're in a severe thunderstorm warning and tornado watch.
Oh my gosh.
Super fun. Yeah. So if I bolt suddenly, I'm ducking for cover in the basement. That's where I'm heading.
Nope, no problem there.
Hopefully that won't happen, but
hopefully not.
You never know.
Right. Thanks for everybody for coming in tonight. We're just going to do a fun wax chat with Amanda and Veronica. This is our first live, so if there's like any hot messes that happen tonight, I apologize in advance. And if I have to step away from the camera, my mom has my youngest. Because of this live, I knew I wasn't able to handle a 3-year-old. But my oldest son, the one that's nonverbal artistic, he may come downstairs. So if I have to step off screen for a minute, that's why.
Gotcha. I sent my husband and son out for a bit. They wanted to go chase the storm a bit and get out of the house. So I didn't get interrupted every 5 minutes, but
right.
Weather dependent, they might be back and run in here at some point.
Yep. Hi, Susan. Thanks for tuning in. I didn't have any wine, so I just pulled out a Jack Daniels like hard thingy that I had in like the back of my fridge.
I have sort of the same. I think it's a Boulevard Blackberry Sage, like seltzer drink. Hard seltzer.
I'm like, oh my God, my lighting is so bad right now. My place is so hot right now, so I didn't want to use the light, but then all of a sudden it just got so dark. So dark. Oh my God.
I just set up this ring light like 5 minutes before we got started.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I was like, oh no, my phone is too heavy. It was like tipping over, but it seems to be doing okay now. Hopefully it'll work.
That's good.
I put my other light on too. There we go.
Yeah, like I said, the ring light I got, I found it in clearance at Walmart for like $3, and I'm like, I can't beat that.
Oh my God, that's so good.
Yeah,
that's a really good deal.
Yeah. Here. Got a few people watching right now. So we're just gonna do this quick wax chat. We're gonna start off just with introducing ourselves in case you guys are new to our channels and things like that. I know Amanda just started hers recently, and gosh, I've had mine on for like a year now, I think. So, and then we thought of some questions to ask each other and share our scent stories and all that. So, do you guys want me to go first with my scent story?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So if you guys are newer to me, my name's Amy, Happily Scented Homes. I've been an independent Scentsy consultant, oh gosh, since 2012, but it's been off and on. Like I'm not like this MLM hun that like tries to chase people down and get recruits and everything. I first got into Scentsy back like in 08, 09 because my friend who was my boss at the time had a party. And before that, the only ever thing I used to remember doing is going to the mall like in middle school and getting Bath and Body Works or those Yankee Candle tarts. Like I always remember just buying those. So that's when I first got introduced to Scentsy. Fell in love with it, bought it off and on, and then I became a consultant in 2012, which I think was a hot year for a lot of people. And then back then the rules were insane. Like you had to sell $150 like each month to stay active as a consultant. Where now,
really?
where now it's just $200 in a 1 month's time once every year. So they've kind of cut
That's
back
a drastic change. I wonder what, well, I mean, a lot of people probably weren't able to keep up, right?
Yeah. And I mean, back then in 2012, it was pretty much all home parties, like all home parties. And I remember you didn't even have a personal website. You just had your workstation and you would literally have to collect the paper order forms, enter them into the thing, have it all, like all these different credit cards. It was so insane. It's like, it blows my mind how much they've like changed in technology and stuff like that. But I couldn't hit that 150. Like I had no idea what I was doing back then. So I kind of just let it go. And then I would like have a friend that would have a party and then I would order again. But I really never kept up with like all their limited time collections and stuff. Cause back like in even 2015, they really didn't have a lot of limited time collections. It was like Harvest, Holiday, and like Scent of the Month. And that was pretty much it.
Do you know when Scentsy started there?
I think it's 2004 is when the company initially started.
Okay, because I know we got it years later. I don't remember exactly when. I don't know if it was 2010 or something.
I can't remember when they branched over to Canada, but I know like US they started in 2004. Hi Pearl, hi Loretta, hi Michelle. So then after I like kind of on and off bought it, like 2 years ago, I decided to join again because I'm like, well, I'm spending, I don't know, $200 every 3 months on Scentsy. I might as well make my own money. And I was so mad that I lost out on I had no idea about Scentsy Club. And of course, when I became a consultant again, all of my ride or dies were already offered as a bring back my bar. So like I could have had them in my club, but then I totally lost out on it. So that's pretty much where I done with Scentsy, and vendor wax I just started to get into. So
I think we all
done lavender and speckles. So but that's me.
Okay, so I guess I'll go next. So I found out about Scentsy when my mom was buying this, and this is when Scentsy was just introduced into Canada. But like I knew that she was using it, but I didn't really know about it. And then years later, well, the pandemic specifically, Bath and Body Works was closed. I know in the States you guys were able to order online, but here we didn't have that option. Like we had no options here whatsoever. We were all like begging for like a website to be done so we can order candles, and it just obviously it never happened until after the pandemic was over and everything was open. And then I wanted to be able to smell stuff. I couldn't smell anything, and I was just eager to smell something. And then I guess at that point I remembered my mom using Scentsy, and then I had bought Scentsy from somebody online, and then she told me about the kit, and then that's kind of what got me into it because it was all the little samples that you got to smell and stuff, and she convinced me basically to get into it. And so when I first joined, it was what you said, basically joining for yourself, because I had a feeling that I was going to start spending a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was doing that, and then all of us, because I work at the hospital, so I would start bringing in like the little samples for everyone to smell, and it just kind of started becoming a little side gig for me. Everyone loved the smells, obviously. I was doing it for about 2 years, but my thing was I wasn't really happy with the bakery selection for Scentsy. And that's like my favorite scent category. And because they didn't really have any of that, it started making me think of starting my own wax business. And so last year, February is basically when I stopped with Scentsy, and then I basically started my own company. And Melting Memories was born. So I've been doing it ever since. I'm no longer a consultant, but I'm still purchasing waxes from Scentsy, but I'm more focused on my my business, my wax business.
I know when you said you canceled your club, I was like, no, why didn't you talk to me first?
That was no, I think when did I do that? I think that was last year in February that I did that. And like it was so hard because I had like my favorite scents in there, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be so upset after this. But
I know it's so hard to edit your club. I can't imagine deleting it. That'd be so
God.
hard.
I know, but then the thing is, I was watching like a few people on YouTube who had like canceled it, and it kind of encouraged me a little bit to be like, you know what, it's okay, you'll get through it. But there are some scents that I'm gonna like show after that. Yeah, I kind of wish I was still able to get like that, but yeah.
Yeah.
The heartbreak.
Sense with Chris, she just canceled hers too. I was talking to her the other day.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I showed that hack club video. Like it's been a recent video because I just came across it. Like I knew the one where you could start a club and then because there's one hack, there's two hacks. There's one hack where you could start the club fresh the month before the bars retire, like the catalog bars. And you put them in a club. If all of the bars in your club are available and don't have a purple icon, you can technically skip that club as many times as you want. The one skip doesn't even count for it. The minute that they become retired and have a purple bar, that's when you only get one skip. So I knew that hack where you could skip it and then wait the following month and then skip it again. So it kind of pushed it out 6 months. But that shipping frequency loophole, I like stumbled upon it just because I was like playing around with it. And I was like, oh shoot. And I literally have been doing it every 2 months. And I only had one club come out last year.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah. So when you mentioned that, I was like, shit.
Yeah. Obviously, I mean, I don't really need any more damn wax. I got so much. And oh my gosh, I have like no spring and summer. Like I did a count and I have like nothing for spring and summer. Like I blew through all my citrus. I think I have like one cocoa lime, one lemon verbena left. Like I'm screwed.
So even with like how we would like skip it that 1 month, but the thing is like if you skip it, there's certain ones, if you've already skipped it, they take it out of your club. So you're still able to get those?
Right. So like when you go to hit skip, it prompts you to ask, are you sure? And on that screen, if there's any bars that are listed in red, like there's like a red bubble box around them and it lists the names of the scents, that means if you skip, then you're definitely going to lose those ones. But if the scents show up in an orange bubble box, it means they're okay. You haven't used a one skip yet on those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which I don't know why they don't explain this stuff. I mean, eventually, Scentsy's probably going to find out the hack, and then I'm going to be completely screwed.
Don't say that.
I know. But I feel like they're going to see, like if people keep doing it, and I'm happy to share it because I don't want someone to feel like they have to, have a $200 club come out when they got other things to worry about. But I know eventually they're going to be like, well, this person's had a club and they haven't had a shipment in 2 years. What the heck's going on?
Oh my goodness.
So.
Wait, just a side note, because I'm new to this whole layout. So I just realized I can see like the comments where everyone's typing.
Yeah.
If it says in the chat, I guess just type in it.
Yeah, you can just chat like I'll just do it right now.
Oops. I'm not sure how to get there.
Oh, it has to connect to YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna.
Yeah. That's why I have like the videos on me on my phone filming, but then over here on my desktop I've got my YouTube channel up with the video. And
so if I join the chat, then it's gonna disconnect me from the live?
I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna just leave it. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm responding and looking at like
Oh,
people
if I have like
chatting.
YouTube open on my phone or something, then I can like type in there.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah,
me
I
see.
think that's how others do it.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
was
said,
trying to
there's
set
good
this
and
up
Oh,
on
I
my
bad.
see it
desk, my
now.
laptop, but it did not work. So
Yeah, that
thank you
would
for
be pretty.
hosting. Thank you
Oh
for
yeah.
hosting,
Oh, it
Amy, and
worked.
moderating the conversation since we are not easily able to do so.
No, not a problem. This is my first time doing a YouTube live. Like I said, I've done them on Facebook like a bunch of times with my VIP group, so the whole live aspect's not new to me, but the chatting and like making sure I'm not missing anybody that like I'm trying
Finally
to.
got. No, I like this. I like the whole layout. It's pretty cool.
I know, I like that too.
It's more simple than I thought. Like I didn't think we needed this platform. I thought it was just like you just go on YouTube or something and then it goes live from there.
Yeah. Well, when I was reading about it, it said that you could, but it wouldn't. It was only going to show like one person. Like it wouldn't show all three of us.
Oh, got it. Okay, okay.
But that's a good idea, Josh. That I do hope that maybe we have an option to pause it, like kind of like do like a deactivation, but still be able to like lock in all your scents. That'd be cool. I really think they need to have pods. Like always get my pod.
Yeah, that'd
for
be nice.
those pod people. That'd be good.
I would
Yeah.
love to see their warehouse for the Scentsy Club.
I know, right? Like
I
what's the
can't
most club
imagine,
scent?
how are they keeping, obviously I know they're a huge company, but like how do they keep up with so many scents? Like it blows my mind. It
I
really
don't
does.
know. Because Club only started in 2018. And you can only club really catalog scents, limited time offerings, and bring back my bar. So, yeah, that's like what, 6 years? That's a lot of scents.
Yeah, that is. It has to be over 1,000. I don't know.
I
They
tried
have-
Googling it one time to see if there was like something that someone's like been keeping tally of like all the scents ever.
Oh my god,
I can't find anything.
that's a lot. Oh my gosh. And
They
then all
fill
the
a pallet every day. What?
A what every day?
Josh said that they fill a pallet every day, and he heard that they pour 22,000 bars a day.
Whoa. Is that just in the US or
That must
per
be.
location? Because
That's
there's
probably,
like,
yeah, because that'd be crazy. I mean, if it's
a
just
lot.
US.
Wow. That's a lot of bars.
Yeah,
22,000 bars.
that's a lot.
Oh man. I keep looking at the window. The window's right up and behind where I'm looking at you guys. So if you keep seeing me look up, it's because I'm looking outside at the storm. Like
There's a
light.
storm. I was actually going to ask you guys where are you located and how's the weather been there?
I'm in Missouri, and the weather's been okay until today. And now we've got thunder, lightning, and strong winds and tornado possibilities.
So it was pouring rain this morning and the sun just came out like 2 hours ago. So I went for a walk with my dog and now it's just dark. But like the weather's just always so on and off. Like, was it also like that for you guys with winter? Like it was snowing and then all of a sudden it was really hot weather.
Oh no, not here. Nope.
No?
Really?
No, I'm in Maine, and I'm the most east point in the United States. Like, I literally can throw a rock into St. Stephen, New Brunswick.
So you're farther north than Veronica in Toronto?
Yeah. No,
Wow,
I don't know if I'm farther north. Like I'm on the most east side of the United States, but then like we also are a border town. So we have St. Stephen and St. Andrew, and I think St. John's like an hour from us, but like north.
I don't think I'm oh my gosh, I'm not even, you know what? I think I need to pull up my map right now.
Yeah, just look up St. Stephen, New Brunswick. That's the closest Canadian town to me.
Oh yeah, that's all the way east.
Yeah, that's all the way east.
East.
So you're like in the opposite direction.
I'm like in the middle of Canada.
Like
middle-ish, a little bit east, not really. Like I'm just
I
above
wish
New
it was
York.
80 degrees. Debbie, I'm jealous. So it's 80s but strong winds in southern New Mexico. And then Loretta said, cold snap this week in Ohio. Yeah, Maine's been crazy. I swear, we don't even have a spring. It's pretty much just whatever Mother Nature wants to give us, because it was 65 today, but this morning it was 22 degrees when I woke up. So, I live in the wrong state. I live in the wrong state, but I'm from Mass originally, but still, wrong region of the country. I need to be where it's warm.
I need the warmth. It's always cold up here. Always cold.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets so depressing. No sunlight.
So Amanda, what's your scent story?
So I got into wax melts when I met my husband, actually. We started dating, it was like, I don't know, like 7 years ago or something. And he actually had a warmer and melts, and it just smelled really good in his apartment. And every time, yeah, he always got the wild berry cheesecake from Better Homes and Gardens, and it just smelled delicious and yummy. So we ended up going, basically every time we went to Walmart, we'd go look at the warmers, we'd look at the wax, sniff everything, and bring some stuff home. So we just were, doing the Walmart thing for wax melts for a while. It was no big deal. I had a couple scents I really liked. We tried new stuff every now and again. But then my sister became a Scentsy consultant. I'd never even heard of Scentsy, and she was thinking about joining. And I bought like a little starter kind of pack. I got like a mini warmer, a couple scents, sounded really good. I'm still kicking myself because I didn't get into it when almond croissant was available, because I was like, oh, that sounds really good. And I didn't order it. We had a new baby. I didn't have a lot of money to spend. And I just was like, oh, so I just got like 3 bar, like the little, the package, the little 3 bars and a mini.
Yeah.
And I just kind of made do for a while. And then about a year ago, my sister was texting about a scent she tried, and I just was like, I need to check them back out again. And I just got obsessed. Like, I just got super into it. I wanted to try all the scents, I wanted to buy all the warmers. And yeah, my sister gave me a bunch of her old bars to try, but I still wanted to buy all the new stuff. And yeah, so here I am. I've been obsessed with it ever since. And I just became a consultant in March because they had a really good joint deal.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, you know what, if nothing else, I'll be my own customer, and I get some freebies that cost less this way than they would otherwise.
Exactly.
And so that's my Scentsy story. And then for vendor wax, I've just been seeing all these people on YouTube doing hauls. And eventually I was like, dang it, I gotta try something. And once I ordered from one, I was like, okay, well, I gotta order from them too. Oh, and then them. So that's why all my videos so far have been hauls. All these new vendors I've been trying.
I love it.
Yeah. Because I wanted to do the haul before I finally warmed them. So now that I've done most of them, I can start enjoying warming them along with my Scentsy.
I try so hard whenever I get like a new order, I try not to smell it so that I can have like a first sniff impression. But then sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I just need to smell it.
I know, it's so hard to resist.
Oh, I know, it's so hard.
Hi, Martha. Oh,
hi, Martha. Hey, Emily.
And Amy, you just got something today, didn't you?
Yeah, I got my Lavender and Speckles, the Gilmore Girls order that came in. I filmed the video already. I just haven't posted it on YouTube yet. But holy crap. Where is it? Hold on. Let me go grab it.
Did you film first sniffs?
Yes.
Yeah, I already filmed first sniffs.
That's awesome. I cannot wait to watch it.
Yeah,
I saw so many good ones in that pre-order, but I couldn't really justify spending more money on orders at that point.
Did you still need to go through.
Yeah, I only did like a $30 order this time. But that Friday dinner one, the one with the cornbread and the cranberry that I was like going goo goo gaga over.
Mm-hmm.
Holy moly. It's like savory bakery.
Ooh.
But the honey cornbread makes it like sweet and savory at the same time. Oh, it's so friggin' good.
That's delicious.
I'm always thinking about honey. Is the honey really strong on it?
The honey's not that strong. Like, it's not, if you've smelled Scentsy's honey, it's nothing like that. Nothing. It's so good, though.
It sounded
super. It's got
super
French bourbon in it, too. Like her blends have been like really impressing me, and it's like giving me a whole new appreciation for vendor wax, and I'm kind of happy that I'm getting into it because Scentsy's just copying and pasting scents lately, and I'm kind of over it. So.
Well, Veronica, you were actually the first vendor I tried.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And the
Aw.
reason why is you were talking about why you got into making your own melts. I actually was just like, I don't even know how I stumbled upon your video. I might have been looking for like club videos, or I'd watched a club video and it suggested yours, something like that. And I was just like, it was your video where you kind of went on a rant about the bakery and the bring back my bar. I was like,
don't
that's
bite
interesting.
honestly, I kind of just like let it all out. I cuss a little bit, but that's just me.
You did,
yeah,
but
I try so hard not to.
I watched that video. I was like, this looks interesting.
Me.
I watched it, and then I was like, okay, cool. That's good to know. Like,
honestly,
to hear it from someone who was more experienced with Scentsy. And anyway, I watched that video. I liked it. I started following you, and then I like immediately was like, oh, she started her own company. Cool. So I ended up ordering from you first.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had a lot of like the club, because I was filming a lot too when I was with Scentsy and everything. So I still have a lot of those videos up and all that. So it's probably all connected. But yeah, I love hearing people like speak their honest truth when they smell things, right? So, you know, if you feel a certain
oh, it's nice. It's nice.
Exactly.
It's nice.
Yeah, just say it. Just say it. Like, it's not gonna hurt anyone's feelings. It's just your preference, right? Like if we all like the same thing, it would be kind of boring. So
right.
But
that's why I always try to say like in my videos, because I'm gonna tell you if I don't like it. But I'll like say, okay, I don't like it, but if you like X, Y, and Z, then you'll probably like this. That way I'm just not like completely hating on it, but
I was gonna ask, what did you mean by like Scentsy keeps on copying and pasting? What scents are they doing that with right now?
So like I just feel like lately, like, okay, the St. Patrick's Day bar, Follow the Rainbow, Street Parade, and then a little bit of the Hibiscus Sunset, which is from that like Happiness Blooms collection. Yeah. They're almost like cookie cutter. Like it's an orange and a dark berry and like some type of like fruity tropical. So it's like their profile, but maybe they're not using orange, they use lemon instead. Or if they don't use pineapple, they might use mango. So it just seems like they're taking what's selling for them and then just like tweaking it and not like really being creative.
The main catalog?
Yeah. Catalog and limited time offerings. I think catalog's pretty much stayed the same, but I don't think they're really offering anything that's like wow. Like the fall catalog of 2021 was amazing because that's the one that had almond croissant still and frosting and butter pecan. Like
oh my god, girl.
Those were the three I thought about ordering, and I didn't, and I should have, because then I would have.
What was funny?
That's when I joined. It was in October 2021.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know club was a thing. I was ordering it from like someone that was around here that was like a store manager at one of the stores my husband was doing the merchandising for it at that time, and she never told me about club. She never told me about how many limited time offerings they had. And I really didn't understand club like completely. Yeah. And then that catalog went and I was like, okay. And then that January Bring Back My Bar, that one is when I started a club because Midnight Fig came back, Mandarin Moon came back, Southern Evening came back. So I made a club just because.
That was the year after.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, January of 22, because I rejoined in February of 22.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, because you were with them before, but it was hard to keep up with that monthly.
Right, yeah. And it's anybody that was a Scentsy consultant prior, you can reinstate for free as long as I think it's been like 6 months since they like canned you.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. Yeah, so you can reinstate for nothing. And I've done that like quite a few times in the past like 10
years. You could do it more than once?
Yeah. I've done it.
Interesting. Very interesting. Good to know.
Yeah. I mean, you lose your team and all that if you
Yeah.
have one, but
But like, would you have to sign up under the same person or?
no, you can pick a different sponsor.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the one I had before, she was done. So I just picked one of my friends that was doing it and I sponsored, and she's my sponsor. But she's the same like me. She just does it to get her, purchase, discounts off her own purchases. And then she's got, a little bit of a following, kind of like I do on Facebook. I have like 80 people in my VIP group, but I mostly have like local customers that order from me. So
makes it easier for pickup too.
it does. And like I offer free shipping to my locals, like, because I always add something to the big bulk order anyway. So I'm like, I'll just, pay the shipping.
Okay, so that was actually, you just reminded me of something that I wanted to mention. I'm so jealous for so many things that you guys have. The shipping is one of them. For me to ship anything from here to there, it's like, let me see, about like I would say $8 to like $12, $13 sometimes. Here, it's so expensive to ship within the country, which is like for me to ship all the way to BC, it's almost $25 Canadian, which is like I'm just maybe 17, 18 US. Like
Wow.
it's cheap. Basically, it's cheaper to ship to the States than it is within my
yeah. That's crazy.
Wow.
It's so bad. And then for me to order anything from the States, so like when it comes to like vendors or anything like that, it becomes so costly because we have to pay for duties. So right now to get most of my products, I get a lot of my products from the States, but that's because it ends up costing less than me buying it in Canada because all the suppliers in Canada order things from the States, so they have to hike up their prices. So it's just cheaper for me to order from the States. But if I'm ordering from the States and I'm not using a cross-border company to do it, then I think it's below $40. I don't pay for taxes. From 40 to 150, this is in Canadian, 40 to $150 Canadian. I'm paying for taxes, but then anything over 150, I have to pay for taxes and for duties. And duties it just gets so costly. So one time I did a direct shipping from the States, so not using this cross-border service. And I think my order was about $100 or 120 US. And when they came to my door, they're like, you need to pay a $50 brokerage fee for us getting your package from the States and basically it crossing over into Canada. So you have to pay us because we received it. And I'm like, absolutely not. I'm not paying for that. You guys can walk away. So this is when I start going online. I start doing my research and I ended up posting a video on my channel. This is only going to work for people who are by a cross-border inland office. So it's like by the airport. So if you're not by the airport, then you can't do this. But luckily I'm like 20 minutes away. So I drove down there. I took my receipt. I also had to get a few documents from the company, and then I basically had to show them, and they crossed off the $50, and all I owed was my taxes. So I was gonna have to pay an extra $70 to $80 just to receive a package. When I've already paid for shipping in the States. I paid $18 in the States for shipping, and then I had to pay another $70. I get so mad.
That I would be mad too. I can't even imagine that. Wow.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I mean, I know a little bit about duty because people that come over here from the border, they, have to do that. And I remember when I do yard sales, I have to like write out slips of what they bought. So when they cross the border, they can be like, yes, I did buy this.
Oh my gosh. And I know some people will ask like to send it like as a gift because then after there's not going to be any cost or anything, right? So
right. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, that's why like even when I order like certain products for like my business and stuff, I have to contact the company and ask them for a letter saying that the products are made in the States because it's part of the CUSMA contract or agreement. And as long as I have that, then my duties are taken off, which is great. But it just, if the company doesn't do that, then you have, like, you're stuck into the duties. So,
right.
yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, I even have shipping issues here when I want to try to send out Happy Mail to like people that have placed orders.
Really?
Oh yeah. So like just the other month, I did the scent of the month brochure with the scented sticker. I did 2 felt samples, and the postmaster was trying to charge me $3 instead of the forever stamp.
Is it because he felt it?
Well, he was like, "Oh, it's a little bit bulky." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's not an inch. Like, it's not an inch or more thick, and you can bend it." Like, I'm like, "You can bend it. It can go through your little machine. It's fine." But it's always whoever I get at the counter, because there's this one lady that works there. She don't care. She puts everything through. And then I get this guy, and he's just like,
There's always that one guy. Always.
Yep. So, yeah. But yeah, no, shipping's crazy.
Oh my gosh. That's, yeah. And then that's when I get like so jealous that like you guys have so many vendors. That's also another reason why I started Melting Memories. Because I started, well, at first, before I stopped with Scentsy, I was doing research just to see. And then I noticed in the UK, they have a lot of vendors there, like a ton of vendors. I think even more than the States, I think. Yeah, and then I looked here and I'm like, where the heck are all the vendors? Like I went on Etsy and I didn't really see too many, maybe like 3 or 4, but I'm not really familiar with them. Where if I went on YouTube, obviously there's a bigger community in the States. So I was seeing all these different vendors pop up. I'm like, oh my gosh, I started getting overwhelmed because I'm like, oh, there's so many. And then I'm looking here and I'm like, it's like crickets. There's nothing. So that's why I also started, because I'm like, I'd love to just be able to offer this for Canadians as well, because I know the struggle of just ordering, right? So it's really tough, but there's so many vendors in the States that I want to try. And sometimes I'm like, oh, just the fees alone, it can be a break it type of thing.
Yeah. Well, you are going to be my next vendor that I buy from. Yeah. I'm gonna go in on Lavender and Speckles next month for May.
Yeah.
And then June, I'm not gonna order anything from vendors because that's when the Bring Back My Bar sampler is gonna be. And my plan has been whatever commission I got for this month and for May, that's gonna pay for my sampler, because that's like $126 if you get all 25 bars. So, and I'm not about spending my money on Scentsy.
Yeah. What scents are you interested in from the Bring? I don't even know what the list is.
Oh gosh, I wonder if I can even pull it up. I don't think I can share it on my phone.
I think I've missed like 2. I think no.
So I have 5
good ones. Coconut Daiquiri was on there.
Yeah,
that's the person.
That was good. Oh, that was returning.
Yes, that one's returning.
Okay, sorry.
So
I love that one.
I swear to God, we're all ADHD squirrels right now. Like I love it because I didn't take my Adderall today, so I'm like all over the place. But anyway,
I'm always naturally hyper, so and I'm having water. I'm not having the wine like I said I was gonna have.
So I have 5 on the list that are definitely going back in my club. I have 5. So Apple Crush is coming back, which was in the kids line, like way back when. And then you got Berry's Jubilee, which only got voted for because of Lisa Roberry, but you didn't hear that from me. Berry Bubble Blue, Blackberry Meringue, Breakfast Blend. That one's really good. If you have not had that one, it's just brewed coffee. It literally smells like Maxwell House ground coffee. That's what that one smells like to me.
I'll definitely try that one. And Blackberry Meringue.
Buzzworthy, I've actually never had Buzzworthy, so I know it's either a hate or love bar among the Scentsy community.
Everyone talks about it.
Yeah. I mean, I think Summer Michelle really likes it. But
does it have honey?
Yeah, it's got, let's see, sugared almonds, creamy vanilla, and a drizzle of sweet honey is in the scent description. Yeah.
I'm not a fan of honey.
No.
What did you say about honey?
Me?
Yeah, what'd you say?
I'm not really a fan of honey, I don't think.
Same here.
I've tried different ones and I just never, I don't know.
Pearl
I like
says
the
coconut
honey.
daiquiri.
But every wax bar I've warmed that has honey in the scent notes, I'm like, like the best one I think was Gimme Candy. But it's just
I didn't like that one
so
either.
strong and thick and heavy, and it's just a
Oh,
lot. It's a lot.
My
I know.
mom has 3 of those in her monthly club.
Really? I mean, it
Have you
smells
seen
good.
that
It's just
woman?
I put in one cube and it filled my whole house.
Yeah,
It's
she puts the
strong.
whole friggin'
Very
bar in, and it kills me. I'm like, Mom, holy crap, you just blew me out. She goes, I just love it. And I'm like, I know you do, but you don't need to warm the whole damn bar.
Oh my gosh.
Pearl says coconut daiquiri is light in my house. I haven't actually warmed coconut daiquiri, but my sister gave me hand soap, and I love the way it smelled. So when I saw it in clearance with the lotion, I think it was a hand cream. I got that, and I still
Yeah,
have
they had during the summer release, they had the hand cream.
Yeah.
But I love the
It
way it
was,
smells, so I think I like the bar.
yeah, it was the most popular from that summer collection. I think that's why they brought it to body in the catalog. I never warmed the wax. I just had it in hand cream, and I really liked it. So,
But then blue agave and is it blue agave and nectar? That's back in the catalog or
oh yeah, wasn't that in the same
yeah.
collection?
That
Yeah,
one's
I
nice.
think that was. That
So
one,
when
yeah.
so when that release came out, I thought coconut daiquiri was gonna be my favorite because it was coconut daiquiri, Fiji flower, blue agave and nectar. What was the other one?
Oh, was it chili mango?
What was it?
Now I
was
gotta look
peach.
it up.
It was peach. It was peach something.
Was it
Peachy.
prickly pear agave?
No, it was
No,
peach.
that was a catalog bar.
Peach
It
nectar.
was?
No,
Okay.
something peach nectar or peachy palm trees. No.
No, that was summer collection 22. Hold on.
Amy's like an encyclopedia of Scentsy. I love it.
She has access to everything right now.
Yeah, but I can't remember if I brushed my teeth or where my keys are. But I can tell
swear
you what,
it was like
November 2021, scent of the month. High school's in Evergreen. Like I can pull that out of my head.
Susan says, I ordered from Melting Memories based on recommendations from Robin H on YouTube. Love the scents. Yeah, same here. That was one of the things that convinced me was I was like, oh, she started her own company. I'm going to have to try this out sometime. And then Robin H was talking about your scents. Melanie at Bright House Scents was talking about your scents. Charity was talking about your scents. There might have been a few others. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I have to order it. It just sounds too good. I've got to try these things.
You know,
Birch and buttercream is my favorite so far, by the way. And
that one is a love, yeah.
It's so good. Are you gonna bring? Is that gonna be in your regular?
That one's available right now. Yeah, it's in my signature line right now, so it's always available in the clamshell. But I do have it like in the customs, and I might be bringing it back for the pre-order happening in June.
Oh, perfect timing. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, June, not July. Okay.
June, yeah. So I'm closing my site probably end of June, because I'm gonna do the pre-order most likely beginning of June because I'm leaving for a month in the summer.
Oh, nice. Okay. We got a question for you, Veronica. Pearl said, "What's your favorite scent that you pour?"
Oh my gosh. Oh, let me see. Right now, baked apple pie. I think baked apple. Oh my god, I have so many though.
It's hard to choose, I bet.
If
Yeah.
you have a baked apple pie, I'm gonna try that.
Baked apple pie, yeah. It was that one came out for the fall time, and then I was gonna discontinue it and then bring it back for the following year, but I had so many people requesting for it. So yeah, it's in my permanent line right now.
Nice. It's a good idea.
Yeah,
have a good bakery in there.
It ended up being like my own like house blend, and it just turned out so good. And then I know Robin, when she tried it, she told me it reminded her of a apple pie from Bath and Body Works that they discontinued, but I never got to smell it, so I don't even know what it smells like.
So they did find out that scent that was in that summer collection, mandarin and mango nectar. Someone in the comment section.
Oh.
I tried Googling it, but it kept bringing me back to, I don't know what.
Thank you, Tracy. Oh yeah, so it had peach and nectar. Okay, it had some kind of yeah. Blue agave and nectar ended up being my favorite out of it.
I never even warmed that. I still haven't warmed it.
Strong. Like it's very strong.
It's a good bar. It's not one I reach for all the time, but in summer especially, it's just really fun and refreshing.
The one
you'd probably like it.
The one I'm hoping everyone likes because I plugged it so much is Farmer's Market. I really hope people like it. The scent description, I think, threw people off. It was a one-season wonder, so it was only in the catalog one time, and then it got taken away. But it's got carrot, cucumber, and rose, but don't be put off by the rose. It's not like a heavy powdery. It's just gives it that nice floral touch.
Wait, where is this from? For the Bring Back My
Bar? Yeah.
Whoa.
Farmer's Market.
I actually like rose, so I think that sounds really interesting. I'm going to definitely try that one. I don't know if I'll try every single bar. I kind of want to, but if I have to limit it, that's on my list for sure.
Yeah, I'm probably going to hate warm the Highway Run.
I'm excited to try that one. I think that sounds like a fun wild card, interesting.
Well, I have an old ass bar of it in that drawer, but it's so discolored that I don't want to warm it because I feel like it's not going to be authentic to probably what it really smells like.
Are you going to do a comparison when that time comes?
Yep. That's the only reason why I still have them in my drawer. I have a really, really old bar of Dark Harbor and then a really old bar of that Highway Run. So
I'm good. I want to try both of them.
So wait, did you say you're getting the whole Bring Back My Bar thing collection?
I get the whole thing because so each one. So I'll usually take 2 cubes and that's what I use to test it. And then I give 2 cubes to my mom because she's just as insane as me with wax. And then the other 4 cubes, I usually will hit up my VIP customers and say, hey, do you want a whole cube of this? Especially if I know it's one that they're going to really like and it's in their scent wheelhouse. But that's what I usually do with I used to get both sets because you're allowed 2. But I found when I was doing that, I had a shit ton of leftover wax that bars, full bars, that I would just sit on for months and couldn't sell them.
2 orders of the Bring Back My Bar?
Yeah, you can do a limited too.
Oh, that's right. I forgot it.
Yeah, usually any of the early access, they'll let you do limited too. But I forgot who it was. Was it Ashley? I can't remember who it was, but she had told me in the comment section on one of my videos that apparently there's another hack for consultants where you know how we can only get 2. So let's just say I made an order and ordered 2 early access of the Father's Day collection in one order. Apparently there's a loophole that you can go back in and do another order and it resets your 2. I haven't tried it yet. Not that I need that many early access, but that was kind of cool because if you fall in love with it, then you can get a whole bunch of it.
Oh my gosh.
But, we got a question here. Hold on, let me pull it up. Pearl said, how is the lavender and lavender dreams? Is it sweet?
Oh, I responded to that one. Yeah, it's a sweet lavender. It's perfect for the bedroom, honestly. I would say it's a lighter performer, so I would stick it in a smaller room, but it's beautiful in the bedroom.
I got the is it called Sweet Dreams? The one you did around
was lavender dreams with some pink sugar in it.
Okay, that's the one that I got. Oh, it's so pretty. It is really pretty, and it does help you sleep.
Yes, it does.
Dark Harbor. Let me pull more of Dark Harbor, Emily, because I can't remember what it smells like.
You guys are making me want to start up my club again with this Bring Back My Bar. Oh my gosh! And then I'm gonna just have to do what you did with that little trick.
Yeah, do Amy's hack. It saved my life because I was like, oh, my club's too big.
When's the last time you've gotten your club?
I just did her trick and I'm good. I got another month or so before I have to deal with that.
So January of 2023, my club got processed And then I did the hack, and I didn't have another club come out until February of this year. And then I just pushed it out
Wait,
to
last year,
August.
January?
January 2023 was my last club order, and then I pushed it out for a whole year, and then I let it process in February.
Oh my gosh.
And then now my next processing date is August.
Everyone in the
Which
chat,
I
are you
won't get
listening
it.
to this gold? This is gold.
Which I probably won't let my August club go out. I think I might push it because I have so many fall bars that I don't need another one. But Emily wanted to know my opinion on Dark Harbor. So the scent description on Dark Harbor is kaffir lime, blue-green mint with watery ocean lavender and mysterious amber. It's honestly like a sultry man's body wash. Kind of smells like what Johnny Depp would smell like. I like it. I always like Dark Harbor. It's kind of like if you ever My Hero by Scentsy. That's kind of like dark and mysterious. That one. It's almost along those lines a little bit, but just more like citrusy. This bar isn't too old. I think this one's like 4 years old.
Yeah, I want to try that one.
Yeah, it's coming
I
in
like to try
pods
all
too.
the. I'll try anything pretty much.
Trying to catch up on the comments. Yeah, Emily, the bring back my bar bundle for consultants. It's usually 126 US dollars for all 25 bars. But I don't know if there's going to be anything new, like where they're offering 5 of the scents in pods this time around. I don't know if we'll get early access to the pods. They really haven't given us much info yet, but I'm sure we'll know more like the last week of May. They'll probably like push the news article out like on that Thursday. And then Tammy said, does anyone know how Red Delicious smells versus Johnny Appleseed? I don't. I've never had it. That one is a really old scent.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Never smelled that one before.
No, it just says crisp, juicy apples fresh from the orchard. So it'll be curious to see how it is against Johnny Appleseed. That's for sure.
Yeah,
I personally love over Johnny Appleseed. I think they should replace Johnny Appleseed with a peeling apple. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion, but I love a peeling apple. There's this sweetness it has that's perfection. It's so good. I love that one. They should bring it back again. Like, wasn't it in the catalog last year?
Yeah. Because it was originally a scent of the month.
Yeah.
I can't remember when. It was an older one, like 21, so I think maybe. I can't remember what month though, but it was a scent of the month, and then it went away, and then they put it in the catalog last spring and summer, but they didn't return it this year.
Yeah.
It's at my club.
Oh, Dawn's used my hack.
My favorite apple scent from Scentsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good. Amy's hack is awesome.
Yes.
I actually messaged her after one of the videos. I was like, "Can you please help me?
Yep.
I'm about to
totally."
Trinity said
so much.
Trinity said I missed whatever the hack was. I came in at the end of it.
Oh, okay. So I do have a couple videos, Trinity, on it on my channel, but basically there's 2 different hacks. It depends on what you have your club. Like I have a quarterly club. So what I do is if I don't want my club to come out, I change the frequency from quarterly to monthly. You have to do this before your club processes. So you change it from quarterly to monthly.
Would you do that 2 days before it's about to come out?
Yeah. I would play it on the safe side and do it like 2 days before. And then once the page reloads and you see the frequency now shows monthly, then go back and flip it back to quarterly, and you'll notice that your processing date goes out 2 months.
And you do that all in the same day.
All in the same day.
From 3 months to 1 month, from 1 month to 3 months, all at the same time.
Yep, that's the frequency hack. And then the other hack is you start a brand new club. Like if you have an existing club, move that club into a frequency. Like this is how I do it. So when the catalog changes over, like that month before it's going to change over, I'll move my quarterly to the monthly slot. and it just sits there for a second. And then I build a whole new club in the quarterly section of all the fragrances that I want from the current catalog before they go away that month. And then I then skip it because they're still active. And then the next month when they retire, then I skip it again and then merge the other one together. You have to watch the video to see how I do it, like with the visual like thing, because me just saying it probably it confuses people,
totally
but
get
it totally works. It works.
So it would be like, is it August that's going to be like the last month to order?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So it would
Yep.
be for August then.
Oh, Steph just did it and it worked for her. Good. I'm glad. Apparently everyone's been using my hack. All right. I'm good. I'm glad that I shared that then. It's been saving a lot of people.
It's gold.
Because I'm like, oh, should I really mention it? I'm like, who?
Yes, girl.
And I did it. I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll just share it.
Here.
I was like, if other consultants get mad at me, oh well, I don't care.
It's okay. You know, you have some of those consultants that would be like, why would you say that?
Oh yeah, I know a few I can name right now, but I won't.
Yeah, it's
okay. We missed a comment from Loretta, maybe. It was about the cranberry and sandalwood and Bring Back My Bar.
Yeah, let me go back.
Yeah, that one sounds interesting. I agree. More suitable for colder months.
Yeah. That was one of the ones that Dan Orchard picked for Bring Back My Bar.
Oh, that one was? Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I want to try that one. I've never tried it, but it sounds nice.
Yeah,
I love cranberry and cardamom. So good.
There's a couple in there that are really old, like Reggae Sunset and Surfer Chick and Juicy Peach. Those are really old. I'm glad Dolce Leche, though, got on the list finally, because it's been in the top 25, I think, pretty much almost every voting period, and it never hits the top 20 ever.
I want to try that one. I love bakery, so I'm going to try it for sure.
What are your favorite scent categories? Or favorite scent category, if you're choosing one?
If I have to choose one, it's citrus.
Citrus?
Bakery.
Bakery.
Yeah. Mine's citrus, but I also love laundry, floral, but it has to be gardenia, freesia, rose, or plumeria. Those are like my top florals. And then I love laundry.
I'm so picky with florals. Oh my gosh.
I'm picky with florals and linen and the laundry scents.
Yeah, same. I'd have to say, if I were to pick a favorite floral from Scentsy, it would be Summer Holiday. That one, I just love that one. And it reminds me so much of two scents from two other companies. One is Cactus Blossom from Bath and Body. I feel like they smell very identical, the same. I don't know what it is. They have different scent notes, but they almost smell identical to me. And then the other one was from Victoria's Secret Noir Tease, which was a body mist perfume. I would always use it in Portugal because it was like such a summery scent to me. So that's my favorite one. So
yeah,
I haven't tried that, but I've heard great things. I'd love to try Summer Holiday.
It's not available anymore, is it?
No.
Yeah, they discontinued that one. I had a feeling.
But the May scent of the month that's coming out, it smells a little bit like it, but I was kind of disappointed on the performance because it's extremely light floral.
Wait, is it like the blooming or something?
Marvelous, yeah.
Okay. So I just got sent in the mail like a sample of it to smell, and I love how it smells. It's so pretty, and I'm like,
so pretty.
I looked at it, I'm like,
an
it's
elegant
floral.
scent.
I'm like, it's floral. Wow, I like this one.
Yeah.
So I want to try it though. Oh god.
Yeah, I would try it. So I said it in my video. So I did the wax and I did 6 cubes in this room and I could barely smell it. But the pods performed like a freaking champ at work. Like somebody went by my office and they're like, do you have your Scentsy thing on? I'm like, yeah, why? Is it smelling everybody out of the library? And they're like, no, you could smell it all the way downstairs into the elevator. So that thing threw.
Oh my gosh.
Like I couldn't believe it for it being such a light floral in the wax, but that just goes to show like how different the oils can be throughout all the different products.
Yeah, I have that a lot of times around the houses because I have warmers in our room, my son's room, and the kitchen. And sometimes I won't really be able to smell it in the room, but when I leave, I'm like, oh, I can smell it all the way up here in the hallway.
Yep.
I've heard some like scents between like the wax bars and the pods. They smell different for some of them.
That's been happening a lot lately. Like Shamrock Splash, that was the February scent of the month. The wax bar smelled like more like strawberry, watermelon, like tangerine, like bubblicious gum. But
Yeah.
the pods were more tangerine citrus. And I didn't get as much fruit with it.
Oh, oh gosh.
I really like that bar, but I haven't used the pod yet.
Karen said she wonders if Blooming Marvelous needs time to age. It probably does. I can't remember what the scent description is, but I feel like a lot of them lately, especially the really pretty ones, do need time to cure. Like Evening Sky, I think, will probably get stronger as it ages. I don't know about that Very Vanilla. That's not a bakery. It's just floral. It's a vanilla floral.
Very vanilla. Oh, the new one.
Yeah, the new one.
Oh, I debated getting it, but I don't think I'm gonna try that one. It doesn't sound.
No. It's very like floral vanilla, in my opinion.
I think it's nice. I haven't warmed that one yet, but I sniffed the sampler set I got, and I thought it smelled good, but it's not like especially memorable to me right now.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people say that it was very light.
Yeah, it is light.
Yeah.
But Beth last night on that road show, she said she might have a Vanilla Waves dupe on her blend list.
Yeah.
Which I'm super excited if that's the case, because I definitely want to try it.
I really need to warm my bar of Vanilla Waves. I've kind of been holding on to it because I know it once I warm it, like I'll probably love it, and then I won't have any more. So, but I really
know.
Soon. It smells good.
I think we all run into that. Like I've even done that myself, and I like force myself now to warm the ones I've been hoarding, because it's like there's no point of it just sitting on the shelf for me to crack open the clamshell and sniff it just to remind myself of what it smells like.
Yeah. Well, the timing of it, I think, was part of it too. Like I got the pump, like the Forever Fall set in the clearance section when they did that flash sale. So I got that and all these great fall scents, and I was like, "Oh, these smell amazing!" But I want to start warming spring and summer now because it's spring and it's warmer here.
Yeah.
So they've been kind of hanging out, but I'll get around to a few of them eventually, I think.
Yeah. Speaking of flash sales, when do you think the next one's going to be? Because I think they're going to drop one on us real soon.
They haven't had one in a while, right?
Since January.
Okay, that's a while. Yeah. I think that should be happening soon.
So I'm wondering if, because they've gone so long in between them, like, because we haven't even had like a warehouse sale or anything, I wonder if it's going to be as epic as that March 22 one was, where they had like $2 cleaning products and $2 pods and like.
And then the shipping took forever or something like that?
Yeah, it was like 21 business days. It was
insane.
I still have product from that flash sale that I bought in hopes that I was going to like turn it into like holiday gift sets that I still have in the drawer, like the Bitty Buddies, the ones that are in that can. I got all the holiday ones. They were like $1.20. So I bought like 10 reindeer, 10 snowmen. I'm like, I'm gonna make these cute little things. Yeah, no, I sold like 2.
I was gonna ask, one of my friends has just messaged me. She's watching the chat. She's just asking if there's a way to remove like the because she's on her phone. If there's a way to remove the comments from like the phone, like on the screen.
Oh, I wonder. I think there should be like a little X like on the right hand side, because I know when I was watching Martha's live last night, I like hit X so that way I didn't see the comments, but I could still see like the video.
Yeah. If she's watching on YouTube, that's at least on your phone. You just click that X in the right corner. It closes the chat.
Oh, I think it's because she's. Oh, I think it's. Wait, is this on the app?
Maybe. Loretta's asking if anyone's tried the new room spray.
I haven't.
I haven't either. My opinion on it, I'm kind of mad about it, but I actually have the old one right here in my beloved Jade and Jasmine. Oh, I miss this scent so much. So I want to get one. I think the next time I do a party closeout, I do want to get one of the new water base because I have a theory where it's water based now. Can you use it as a fragrance mist and actually have a body spray?
Oh.
I hope so. That'd be nice.
Because like the old style, the oil one, I marketed this as poo-poo spray because it's oil and it kind of works like that poopery spray that you just spray it before you go. And people would tell me it would work. So that's how I marketed it. But
Really?
I don't think you could do it the same way with the water though, because it's not going to act the same way.
Probably not.
Yeah.
It's probably a thinner consistency too.
I think Robin mentioned, because she did that product review, she like reviewed all the new stuff. And I think she mentioned that the old style, she'd only have to use like 1 or 2 squirts. And with the newer one, she has to use like 4 or 5 or something like that. It was almost double. So.
I don't really use a lot of the. Whoa, that's a great lightning show I just got.
Oh no.
Oh, she's looking out the window.
I do love storms, so it's kind of nice.
I'm a little
as
jealous.
long as there's not a tornado.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't actually use a lot of the room spray. I'm really much more focused on the wax than anything else. And I got to save my dollars for the things that matter most. So I've bought 2 room sprays, and I'll probably get one of the new formula just to test it out. But I'm going to try to use it what I have before I get more otherwise.
Yeah.
What other products do you guys like from, or not just like, but what would you say are your loves from like Scentsy other than the wax?
I like the pods for, certain situations, but honestly, that's really all. I've tried the room sprays and the flowers.
I don't love the flowers.
You don't like them, or you don't know?
I don't really like them. I don't know. I'd rather just use my wax.
They didn't really work for me. I thought they were very pretty, but I put one in the bathroom and I couldn't smell it at all.
There was only one I ever used that I could smell, and I tried the black raspberry vanilla, and I could not smell it at all. Like at all, it was so bad. I'm like, okay, it's just a decoration at this point.
Yeah, I know some people have really good performance from them. I thought since the bathroom was small, maybe it would work well, but it's also our laundry room and our main shower room. So I think it maybe just got drowned out with all the other scents. And I could have put it in our other bathroom, but I was afraid my son would grab it and pull it down and break it. So
and then it'll spill everywhere.
Yeah. So I'll give them another chance at some point, because some people, they perform really well. But just in the spaces I could put it, it's just not a good fit right now. So
the only one that ever performed for me was the blue agave and nectar. So I think that's why I love that smell so much. Yeah. But then I heard also some people saying like, don't put it, or you're not supposed to put it close to certain objects because it'll like latch on.
Bleeds. Yeah. Yeah, it does. It bleeds. Don't put it like on wood. Like if you are going to put it like on a dresser, make sure you're putting it like on top of something, because it will bleed onto the wood and stuff. But I've used fragrance flowers, but only in my camper. That's the only spot I can get it to work for me. And the only one that was worth the $18 was Coastal Sunset. That sucker lasted 4 months, like practically the entire summer.
Wow.
Yeah. That was a really good one.
The vanilla butter, I got a vanilla bean buttercream and put that in my bedroom on my dresser. And it smelled nice when you got close to it. You're like, oh, okay, I can smell that. But the one in the bathroom was Luna. Probably not the best choice, because Luna is beautiful, but it's really light for me. And again, laundry, bathroom, shower scents. There's just so much competition for it. It just drowned it all out. But it looks pretty. Still in there. It lost its scent a long time ago.
Yeah, Trinity said that her flowers tend to sour quickly, and Pearl thinks the humidity affects the flowers in the bathroom.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Emily loves them, and Pearl said Blue Grotto is another one that lasts for months. That's good to know. I can't get Blue Grotto to work for me in wax, but almost every other product I can get it to work for me.
Blue Grotto's so pretty.
Yeah.
Blue Grotto blew me out. It smelled good, but it was so strong.
Oh yeah, it's a strong one.
Yeah.
I think for me, besides wax, the cleaning line is like my favorite. And I like everything that was in the dish soap was phenomenal. Why they got rid of it, I have no freaking idea.
I'm so pissed off about that.
That stuff would sud like a mofo. Like you'd only need like 1 or 2 squirts on your sponge and you'd be good for your whole sink load. Like it was insane.
That Counter Clean and Scent Circles. Those are my 2 go-tos other than the wax.
Yeah.
Love them.
Yeah, the Scent Circles are good too, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, I had a question. What are your favorite what warmers do you find work the best for you guys?
White ceramic. They get the hottest.
That is true. I love element warmers. I don't know. I just feel like they just perform so well for me.
I have the Polar Panorama in my bedroom, and that one performs really well.
I just put it away.
What's that?
I just put it away. Like it's April and I just put it away. I'm just obsessed with the light and everything, and it's just so pretty. I never want to put it away. I love it.
I know, that's why I kept it out. At first I thought it would be a winter warmer, but I love it too much. It's
I think it still works though.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know when all the northern lights typically run, but anyway, it lets me enjoy them anytime I want. So, but yeah, it's like a low and slow kind of performer for me. It just seriously will keep scents going forever in that warmer.
Agreed.
Yeah,
the other reason I asked was because like I definitely see the difference when it comes to using like Scentsy's wax versus vendor's wax. It's such a different ball game because I know, but the thing is like every single scent's always going to perform differently, right? Like there's certain scent categories that are just going to be always stronger than others. So like I noticed, obviously Scentsy wax usually performs well in Scentsy warmers, but there are some that you can't smell. So it's like when people are saying, oh, I can't really smell vendor wax, but it's like it kind of goes the same for both. It just depends on the scent that's in it, right? The type of scent. But I do find that with vendor wax, that element warmers perform really well. And I know these ones are not electric, but the tea light burners perform very well. The only difference I notice with the tea light burner and with an electric warmer is the tea light burner, the scent performs very strong, but not for that long. Like I feel like it just burns it faster, where like an electric warmer, I guess the longevity of the scent kind of like is extended a little bit, right?
That makes sense.
Yeah, I haven't used a tea light. I don't really like to use burning candles or anything because I'm just paranoid about fire. I'm afraid I'm gonna forget. My house burned down when I was a kid, so I'm like extra paranoid in a different way than I think. So there's that, and then just I'm afraid I'm gonna be forgetful and miss it. I used to have cats. Now we have a kid, so it's just I find the waters give me more peace of mind. So, but I have thought about getting one just to test out certain scents occasionally. But for right now, you think elements perform or the tea lights perform best with vendor wax?
I think the thing is like there's a lot of people who have asked me like, oh, how are with the tea light burners? And I'm like, they perform great. It's just a lot of people who want the tea light burners. I personally think it's more of like an ambiance thing. Cause like, for example, sometimes like I want to take a hot bath, I want to relax, and I just have that like little flame like going on there, and it's just relaxing. But I just think it's more of an ambiance. But then you also have the scent, which is nice, right? So it's just like a different option, but it's not my favorite. An element warmer to me is my favorite. If I'm using with a light bulb, I would recommend like a 25 watt. But the thing is, like I have the mini warmer in my bathroom and it still performs fine, but it's just you can't have it in a large space. That's all it really is.
Yeah. That totally makes sense though. I could totally picture that, especially if you had a nice little bath setup. having that little
Yeah.
tea light in the corner. Oh, that would be so wonderful. The little
Yeah.
flame, the smell. That would be
That's
great.
it. And then you blow it out right after, so you don't have to worry.
Yeah.
So
And it's right
that,
by water.
exactly. So that was the other thing. You actually kind of answered one of the other questions I had, which was like, what got you ladies into wax versus candles?
That was
So that was your, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, the lack of fire.
So do
of
you not
catching
use candles
fire.
like at all?
What's that?
Do you not use candles at all anymore?
I do occasionally, but
Yeah.
it's really rare. Like I just pretty much have
More.
the warmers going all the time. They just give ambiance and some light, and I just change out the wax when I need to. So yeah, I rarely use candles, but I do have some. Like literally less than 5. I used to burn them back in the day, but
I think I
then
have
my
4.
yeah,
I have 4, so that's not that bad
4.
either. You know what
Yeah,
it
that's
is? Like I stopped buying them. Obviously, the pandemic. That's what it was. Thank you,
Mhm.
pandemic. And then that's when I got into the wax. And because before that, I was just honestly using candles. That's all I was. Bath and Body Works. We don't really have much. We don't even have Yankee candles like available to us like that. So,
Wow.
yeah, like telling
They
you,
don't sell them. Do they sell Yankee at Walmart there?
no, no.
Really?
They
So what do
have
you
like
like?
they have what is mainstays? I'm sorry.
It's the Walmart. I think it's the
Sorry if
Walmart
anyone likes the mainstays, but like
brand.
I don't. Like I'm very like our Walmart has. I know. Doesn't your Walmart have Goose Creek now or something?
They do.
Yeah.
Okay, see there
Mine
you have
doesn't.
it. Okay, we have mainstays. Sorry, we have mainstays and sensationals. That's all we have, and like I
Oh
don't.
God.
It's
Wow.
so brutal. So I went the other day, just to see, okay, is there at least one thing that I like? There's one thing I do like from Sensationals, but it didn't perform at all. My aunt told me about it. And then the other one was from Mainstays and it was called Bubbles. And I actually have it warming right now and I actually like it. It's like a clean, bubbly kind of scent. It's fresh, it's pretty. I don't know, but that's like the
Oh.
only one. And we just don't have we have like no options. And then I looked to see Yankee candles if there was even a store. There's a store that's about maybe an hour and a half away from like where I live. But I'm not going to drive an hour and a half to go to the Yankee candle
Yeah,
store.
no.
That's a long way
You
to
know,
drive.
we don't have
No,
anything.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I wonder
Uh,
why they don't sell them at Walmart at least.
I don't know. They don't like us.
Bad. I mean, you guys are so close.
I
I know
know
it's
that's what's like
international,
frustrating.
but
It kind of reminds me of like when they opened up Target here. And
Mhm.
we were so excited. I think it closed down within 6 months or something like that because it was so unaffordable because everything coming from the States, they had to raise the prices. So then it became unaffordable. So it was kind of pointless to even open it up in the first place. So then they had a huge clearance and everyone just bought everything out. And well, now I just drive down to Buffalo and I go to Target whenever I want to. So, which is like 2 hours away, which is why I'm saying like I wouldn't drive an hour and a half away to go to Yankee Candle when I can drive like about 2 hours to go to Buffalo and go to Target there and Walmart there and whatever else is there. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
have a wider selection right in one spot.
basically. But
Yeah.
yeah, no candles here. Just honestly, Bath and Body Works. That's like the main thing. And I actually have a Kringle candle that I ordered, and it's I don't know if I love it right now, so I don't know if I'll repurchase it. I just love wax. I'm obsessed with wax. I think we all are.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I've burned a candle in like 3 years. Just
That's
because
not
I'm the person that tends to forget that I have the thing light like on, and then I'll go in the room like 6 hours later, and then
You're
all
like,
the glass is black, and it's like, oh yeah, I left that on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah. So
I've heard a lot about these candle warmers, so I've been thinking about maybe trying that at some point. Have you guys heard like candle crocks and candle? I think
I've
basically
heard of that.
you
I
put it
don't
on
know
the lamp, heats it.
Crocs though. I've seen the Crocs and they all have sayings on them that I just don't like. It's I, I don't know. They don't look nice and they're so well, at least here it's like $60 or $70 for one.
Oh, okay. That's a lot more than I want to spend on one.
Yeah.
We'll
It's
see.
like,
Maybe someday. I don't
like
know.
anything on Amazon with the crock candles. Yeah, those are all coming from the States, so that's why it's more expensive.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna get a candle warmer. My friend just got one for her birthday and she says she loves it. She had a few candles she got from Goose Creek and they were not performing, and now she's using the warmer with it and she loves it. Like she's getting
Oh,
so
wow.
pro. Yeah. And at
That's
least like that, it's just, I mean, it's liquid, so you still have to be careful that no one's like knocking into it and spilling it all over the place. But I've heard really good things about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Loretta's
I'm
got
definitely
a
looking
question.
at some point. Loretta says, has the wax formula changed with Scentsy? It seems like they're a sweaty mess and crumbly when snapped. Maybe it's just me. I don't
It
know that I've
depends.
noticed that. With new bars, at least.
Yeah, I mean, there are certain waxes. Oh, the cat's in the way.
Hi, Kitty.
Say hi, Luna.
Aww.
Hi, Luna. Oh, she's cute. And I
Oh my
heard Cairo barking earlier.
Yeah, he was.
You might have heard my dog barking too. He's downstairs.
Cairo, what are you doing?
I think it depends on the oil sometimes that they use in certain bars, because I tend to find if it's a dark colored wax, like all of my dark blue Scentsy wax, and then that dark side of the Force, that Star Wars one, that red one, that got so sweaty. The all blacks from the Rugby collection, that sweated like immediately after I like got it in the mail. So I think like it sometimes depends on like the scent if it gets sweaty, but the it's sweating really doesn't like take away from its performance. At least not in my experience, it hasn't.
Yeah, I've never noticed that. It's just sweats.
Yeah. I know that if the bar gets too old, like if it sits for too long, it can get rubbery. I've seen that happen with some of my Scentsy bars.
I felt that too, where you try to snap and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it
They
like won't
bend it
snap.
really hard.
Yeah. But what I think's changed is the packaging, like the clamshell. It's so thin and flimsy and breakable.
I heard about that they're like breaking.
Oh yeah. Like it's
I can feel the
crazy.
difference in some of the plastic from the older bars that my sister gave me and some of the newer ones. There is a noticeable difference.
Yeah.
I think Patricia Gates has mentioned that too.
Yeah,
That's what made me go, oh, she's right. There is a difference, huh?
Yeah.
I'm actually feeling two of them, like an old one and a new one, and I definitely feel it.
Yeah.
Wow. It's actually quite drastic. It's like I could bend it a little bit easier and I can feel, wow, okay.
Yeah.
So they're just getting,
I mean, they're saving money somewhere.
yeah, doing that, I guess.
Yeah, it's like really thin, but
okay. What are your favorite Scentsy scents?
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
I have a few of my bars over here.
You want to start?
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I even have like the notes on here. Okay. So there's one that everyone's been asking me to do to try and recreate, and I've been struggling, but I'm working on getting it not, how do I say, basically getting it duped like with a company. So I'm working with an oil supplier right now. So I'm going to be sending her the scent to try and like basically get the scent for me, because I'm obsessed with this scent, and it's Vanilla Waves.
Oh, cool.
I'm obsessed with this, and I know a lot of people were upset when it like left. I love it. And I also have a perfume that was I bought it in Sephora in Portugal, and it's basically sea salt and vanilla, and it smells exactly the same. So for me, it makes me think of Portugal and like whenever I would go in the summer and stuff like that. So they smell identical. And the thing is, in order for me to like get that duped, I couldn't, because I didn't have enough of the perfume. So I tried to see if anyone was selling it, because I knew it would be difficult. I found someone selling a 10 mil for 100 Canadian dollars.
Oh my God.
10 mil. Yeah, that's like, I don't know, is it maybe 75 US or something? I don't know. I'm not sure. But I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely not going to do that. But then I was able to get 5 of the Vanilla Wave bars, because in order to get a scent extract it. Okay, so when it comes to like fragrance oil, when you're trying to like recreate the scent, you have to have 1.5 ounces to 2 ounces of it. But I didn't know that you could do that with wax. But the thing is, you need 16 ounces, so that's 5 bars of
Oh
Scentsy.
wow.
Yeah, so they need 16 ounces of wax so that they can pull out 1.5 ounces of the oil to like recreate it basically. So that's what I'm working on right now, and I'm really excited. But I'm also going to send her a few other ones that I would like to try and like kind of get because they don't exist anymore. They're not in my club. And it would just be nice to kind of have. But yeah, Vanilla Waves, I'm obsessed with that one. The other one I really love is Cutie Pie Cupcake. Oh, there's just something about it. I think it's also because so Cutie Pie Cupcake and Sweet Plum Pastry, these two were available that year that I signed up in October. Was it 2021? Oh my god. And I didn't know about Scentsy Club. So I didn't add any of them to my club. But then after I think it was Cutie Pie Cupcake came back, I had it in my club, but then I canceled my club.
Oh no.
So yeah, I fucked myself over anyways. But so these ones are kind of like sentimental to me because of that. And then another two that I love, which one was it? No, sorry. Apple and Oats was also available at that time, but I didn't add it to my club.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was another one. That one's at my mom's though. And then what else was it? And then the other one was Breakfast in Bed.
That's good.
Oh,
I am not in my club.
Oh, I'm so jealous of you, girl. I just sniff this all day. Like sometimes, I don't even want to touch these. I just want to smell them.
Breakfast in Bed is really good mixed with almond croissant.
Oh my gosh, I need to
you
try
can
that.
do it direct mix or alternating warmers. It's freaking perfection. I love it.
They need to bring this back so I can just add it to my club. But and then the other two, which were just in the catalog, was Winterberry Apple Tea and Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl. These are my two like fall favorites. I love these two. They're so freaking good.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I love smelling these. Oh my god, winter appleberry. Oh my god, winter appleberry. Oh my god, I can't even talk. Winterberry apple tea. One makes me want to cry sometimes, I swear. It reminds me of a tea from. Are you guys familiar with Tim Hortons?
Yes.
Okay, so I know it's not all over the states. I think it's in just a few states. But they had a tea that was an apple cinnamon tea, and it smells exactly like it, and they discontinued it. Why do they discontinue everything from my life? I don't know.
They got rid of our Tim Hortons. I was so pissed.
Really?
Yep, they closed it last year. So actually today, my husband went on his Harley and went over the border to get a Tim Hortons coffee because he didn't want another Dunkin'. He's like, I already have Dunkin'. So he literally just drove the bike over there, bought his coffee, drank it there, talked with another guy that was on a Harley, and then came back over.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh I got some Tim Hortons cold brew bottled at Walmart recently. But that's the only experience I've had with Tim Hortons.
There's nothing like
they sell that at the Walmart there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they sell it over here too, but there's nothing that compares to the fresh hot stuff from Jimmy Ho-Ho's.
I figured it would probably be better fresh.
Oh, so you're that close to the border. So I had to look up on the map. I couldn't. It's Maine, you said, right? That you're in?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're right. Okay, now I see. Yeah, the New Brunswick, then Quebec. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just like west of you, basically. So we're all at the border. And then wait, where are you again? Missouri?
Yep, I'm right in the middle of America.
Oh, you're right there. Okay, I see you. I say, hey, girl. Hey. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I think I had Dunkin' Donuts when I went last time to Buffalo, and I just found that I think it was the iced coffee. It was just so sweet. It was too sweet. I couldn't do it. Oh my god, I couldn't.
It is sweet.
No,
the flavors
are sugared.
There.
Is that like the main go-to coffee spot in the States?
Starbucks.
Starbucks?
Yeah, New England's Dunkin'.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of different ones around out here, but Starbucks is always we
have Starbucks too, everywhere. But one that's a bit lower cost.
There's Dunkin'. there's another one.
What's the hype with Dunkin' though? Like, what's so good about Dunkin'?
The donuts, I think.
Is it the donuts?
Yeah, it's me. Yeah,
okay,
I like the donuts.
Okay, because next time I go, I need to try something. Okay, so tell me what to get. What's my order?
I don't go there
Boston
enough
cream.
to tell you. I just like I've actually only been there a few times.
Oh,
but
Boston cream.
donuts.
Boston cream. Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Boston cream or vanilla cream donuts.
Or vanilla cream. Okay.
Yeah, the vanilla cream.
I always like it for Long John's.
Yeah, but I mean the other one in New England. I mean we have Starbucks, but it's more for the bougie people because I can't afford a $10 drink. But Dunkin's usually like the most popular, but we also have Aroma Joe's that's been like popping up throughout the state. It's kind of almost like Tim Hortons or even like Honeydew Donuts, if anyone's heard of that one. But yeah, it's mostly Dunkin'. I mean, I don't know what the hype is. I think it's just a New England thing, honestly.
Hold on. Karen said, love Dunkin' hot coffee. McDonald's has the better iced coffee. I would have to agree with that. I love McDonald's coffee. It's so good.
Yeah, the iced coffee is really good. And it's still $1.99, so that's even better that it's still cheap.
Hard to
They
eat that.
have like that during the summer or something, no? Like that event.
Yeah, I think it's like any size $1 or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, Debbie said Boston cream.
Yeah, Debbie said Boston cream. Yeah, and if you can find a Dunkin', I think they're only in Mass that do it. I don't know if they still do it anymore, but they used to have Boston cream munchkins, the little donut holes. They used to have a Boston cream version of it.
Okay, I'll have to see what they have.
Yeah, but they used to have it. I don't know if they still have it or not, but I don't know. So I'd have to really think about like my top scents.
It is hard to narrow.
I know it's a lot.
So my top 3 of all time, it'd have to be coconut lemongrass. That's like my number 1 because this was in my first 6-pack. And
I'm telling you, there's always something sentimental about like that. Those first ones you get.
Yeah,
they just stick with you forever.
Yeah, and it's so good. It's like herbal, but it's not, and then it's clean and fresh, and it's so good. And then I don't have any, but Just Breeze's my number 2.
I love that one.
I know everyone says it smells like Vicks Vapors Rub, and it does,
but
no,
it doesn't.
It doesn't
for me. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
And I do like Vicks Vapor Rub.
I love Just Breeze. Yeah, same. I love Just
Breeze. And that's why I thought I was gonna like the Rosemary Mint from the Mental Health Collection, because I thought it was gonna be like Just Breathe. But when I warmed it, it was straight marijuana, and I couldn't deal with it. Like,
oh wow! Oh my god!
Yeah.
No, Just Breathe is so like, to me, it's just so relaxing. It gives me like spa vibes.
Oh yeah, it opens your nostrils.
I just want to relax, just sleep.
I love it.
The first time I warmed it was last summer, and one of those little the little samplers. I put that in my bathroom, and I forgot about it. I walked in, and I was just like, oh my gosh, it smells so freaking good in here. It was just like cool and refreshing and uplifting, and every time I walked in, it just made me happy.
I love it. I don't know where people are getting Vicks from, though. I don't really get that.
I don't get Vicks either. Yeah,
I think it's the menthol. Like I get a menthol mint type of thing with it. Yeah. So that's my number 2, and then number 3, because it was in that first 6-pack I ever got, Midnight Fig. Not many people talk about this one.
I've heard about it.
What does it smell like? I've never smelled that one.
So it's extremely earthy. Like it's a very earthy fig, but I also get like dirt and soil. But there's like a golden musk in here too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it's like bougie fig. It's so freaking good.
I need to smell a fig scent because I have no idea how it smells in like wax or like a candle.
This is like the best fig scent to smell. Like this is so good.
Veronica, I'm gonna have to work on a package for you. I'm gonna have to send you some stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. And I've got some fig I can send you. I actually ordered I think a trig tart. It's like a bar from L3 in fig.
Ooh.
And it sounds kind of like what you're describing, Amy, with Midnight Fig. It's more earthy.
Yeah.
The only one I've tried so far that I've actually worn of a fig scent is My Wish. And oh my gosh, that's so good.
Yeah,
It's
that
like
one's got
marshmallow and
yeah.
oh, so good.
Oh my
I
God,
love that one.
marshmallow. Oh.
Yeah, midnight figs,
Yep.
earthly ripened figs, golden berries, and musky woods. That's the scent description on it. But it's so good. And then I have so many, but I think like the one I have to say, because I would literally pay like $12 a bar for this on like Scentsy Black Market, my Persian lime and sandalwood.
When's that from?
This needs to come back. This was in a spring and summer catalog, I think like in 2017. It was back when the catalog still had a darling and a dashing scent category. So they had like all the feminine scents under a darling category, and then they had all the masculine ones under dashing. And that was in this catalog. Ugh. It's like the best sandalwood lime scent ever.
Wasn't
This
that
is
up
my
for
only
voting?
bar.
Wasn't that up for voting?
It's been up for voting 3 rounds, and I still can't get this sucker in the top 25.
I put a few votes towards it.
So that first day of voting, I voted 1,000 times. Like I did 1,000 votes for this, and then that next day didn't even have a top 25, so I just gave up. I'm like, yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, I kind of stopped voting after a while when I was just like, okay.
I don't think a lot of people like know about some of these scents. That's the thing, because a lot of the people that are like voting are like newer consultants that are probably got like 2 years or less under them. So they really don't know a lot of these older scents that are now on this list because they have that new, voting criteria. So I'm hoping that the next round, maybe I can get it in. But I know the minute that almond croissant and butter pecan, and once those are no scent is going to be like, those are all the votes are going to go to those suckers.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that I mean, I've already spoken about it, but like, do you think that they rig the votes?
Oh yeah, they totally do. It's all for hype.
Yep.
I mean, I don't want to think that. I don't want to think that of them, but I mean,
it's because when you see like the top ones that are already winning, and then all of a sudden, okay, we never even saw this one at all in the top, and all of a sudden it made it in, right?
Right. And I think as a business, they're probably pre-selecting it because they know what oils they have, overstock on, or what oils they can get easily,
or
so
what
that's probably why they're
have
choosing them.
lots of.
Yeah,
because they want to get rid of that stash.
Right.
And then it ends up in clearance after because nobody's still buying it.
No, and like this whole like new criteria thing they did, I like the idea. So they changed it. So before it used to just be that it had to be top 200 from when it was like actually available. So it had to be in the top 200 of sales when it was available. And then it had to have been like 2 years or more retired. I think those were the 2 criteria, but now I
heard about the 2 years. That one I knew of.
Yep. So it had to be top 200 in sales when it was available, and more than 2 years older from retirement. Now it can't be the last 5 years of Bring Back My Bar winners. And I forgot what the other 2 were. It's like
probably because people were complaining so much, because like I don't remember what scent it was, but I just remember, oh, you know what? It was oh my gosh. It was from the Easter collection, Jelly Bean or something.
Oh, Jumpin' Jelly Bean.
Yeah, and I think also Toasted Marshmallow. Like they were already available, and then they were discontinued. Whatever, it was the limited edition release, whatever. And then all of a sudden it was available for voting. So I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, I thought it was supposed to be 2 years. Like, what? Yeah. So,
and that's the thing that sucks too, is that whole top 200th like criteria that they have, it will never apply to limited time fragrances. That's why you never see them in the voting options. It's always catalog, and now they got the Disney ones that are in there. But that's why you never see old like Easter bars or old holiday fragrance, the Harvest collection and stuff like that, or even scent of the months. I mean, how many scent of the months have they come out with that are not even on that list to vote on?
That's true. Oh, that's so shitty. It's
Yeah.
not really giving a fair chance. I
No.
mean, knowing how many scents they have too.
Yeah. There's so many.
I know. I can't keep.
And I know some people, and I think I've even said it on my channel, like, I hope when Heidi and Orville come back, maybe we'll get those, like, try and true bakery that Scentsy was known for back in the day that we'll get it back. But they're already, like, a year ahead in production and stuff. Like, they already know
What they're doing
gonna
for
offer
next year.
summer. Exactly. So it's like, it's going to be, like, a year or two before Heidi and Orville can, like, we'll see their changes. Because right now it's all that, you know, the whatever his name is, Dan.
When do they come back?
This summer. That's why that whole SFR is like a big hoopla, because not only is it 20 years of Scentsy, but they're supposedly going to be down in Florida for the event too.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, which I don't go to that stuff because my directors group, like the group I'm in for like that whole upline, whoever goes there posts all the stuff like as it's happening. That's how I was able to do that spoiler video like so early last year, because I just took all those screenshots and then made a PowerPoint. I'm like, here's everything that's coming for fall and winter. Sorry for the spoiler.
I love it. I love it.
Well,
I did that last time too, yeah.
I have so many customers, like, you know, we're on budgets. We're low income. So if they really like Hocus Pocus and they want that warmer, I'd rather tell them 3 months ahead and say, hey, we're going to be getting it in October. Save your pennies now.
Exactly. Instead of saying it like a few weeks before.
Yeah.
And then even with all these like price increases, like I know the Disney bars went up.
Oh, yeah.
And then people were complaining about that. And I know the whole cotton cleanups too.
Oh, don't even get me freaking started.
I was going to mention it because even though I hadn't bought the cotton cleanups, as soon as I've seen them, I'm like, yeah, no, that's a no. I'm just going to go to the dollar store and just grab the cotton from there. Like, what's the point? Like, I would have kept on purchasing like the larger ones. Like, why? Like, there's such a big company. Why couldn't you keep both of them as an option? You didn't have to discontinue the large ones.
Right.
Yeah, I ran out of cotton cleanups months ago, so I've been using cotton balls and paper towels because it's easy, cheaper. But the thing I don't like about it, well, number one, my husband has what's that? Yes, I hate that my fingers. It doesn't like bother me. It's just kind of annoying. Like, you know, I love the handle. It was just so convenient. I could just quickly do it and change it and move on. And with, you know, a 5-year-old running around wanting my attention all the time, I need to change them quick. I don't have time to do the turn them on, turn it off, peel it. Like, I need to do it fast. So the cotton balls, my fingers always get messy, and then I have to put it somewhere and it drips. It's just kind of annoying. So I miss the cotton cleanups, but I do wish they had both sizes. I haven't tried the new ones, but from what I've heard, they don't do as well.
Everyone's saying they're not doing it. It's not.
They're not universal in size, because the last package I had got, because I just wanted to try them, there was some that were big and soaked up 3 cubes. Some only did like a cube and a half.
The quality check's not there.
No, it's not. And then, like I said in my empties video, it took me 3 days to go through a 25-pack. I have 13 warmers. Like,
oh my God.
It'll take me nothing to go through that. And I change my wax almost every day, if not every other day.
Yeah. Oh, it's so frustrating.
I hope they will bring them back and offer both. That would be really nice.
I think with all the complaints, they have to. Like, there's no way. Like,
well, now they have that review thing now on the website that you can actually leave a review for each product.
You can?
Yeah.
Can I review the cotton cleanups?
Yep, you can.
Oh my God, there must be so many bad ones.
Oh yeah, it's funny when you see the 1 stars. They're like, horrid. This smells
really bad. Okay, I need to see this. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, that gives me a question. What's your, like, I always call it my nemesis scent for Scentsy. Like, what's the one that you just can't handle, like, at all? Because mine's Twilight.
I haven't smelled that yet.
What does it smell like?
You're supposed to send it to me.
So the scent description was rose and like ocean air. So I thought it was almost going to be like blooming beach. That was from like an old Mother's Day collection. So I thought it was going to be along those lines. But it's not even the rose that puts me off. It's the ocean air note. It just smells like seaweed and like wet towels you left in your car for 4 days after going to the beach. Like, I don't know what it is, but I just can't. I can't deal with it. It's just so bad.
But you like Bloomin' Beach?
But I loved Blooming Beach. Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. I love Bloomin' Beach.
Yeah.
I haven't tried Twilight yet, so I can't speak to its smell. But I've heard it's like really strong 90s potpourri from other people.
Like I said in my video, those old like oil beads that you would leave like in the bathroom, like in the 90s, like pop one of those. It kind of, the rose scent smells like those rose bath oil beads from like the 90s.
Oh gosh, that sounds horrible.
It's definitely an older profile scent, and it was a very old Scentsy scent, so I get why it was made that way, because there was this scent, oh god, what was it? It was from an old Bring Back My Bar. I think it was called Enchanted Mist. That one had like rose, apple, and jasmine, and it wasn't a good combination. Like, you would think that combination would work, but for some reason it just wasn't gelling like when it was warming. And you could just tell it was like an older profile.
Emily just said 1.5 stars.
Yeah, exactly.
I just went and I left a review. I said, bring back the old cotton cleanups. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully they do like see it and maybe make like a variety pack or just offer both.
Yeah, I would totally order both. I'd keep the minis in my bathroom and the big ones everywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I could understand the concept of the minis if people were finding it difficult to use a larger size to clean out their minis, or if they had those element warmers with the funky shaped, lid. Like the minis would work for that, but I find the majority of us have so many warmers, and we put a scent in almost every room we have in our house that those dinky things ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, they'll go quick.
Yeah.
And my husband has a thing about cotton balls. Like, he cannot stand the look, sound, feel of cotton balls.
That's an actual thing.
Really?
It is.
For that.
It's a very real thing. And I always feel bad because I forget about it and I start changing the wax, and then I look over as we're talking and he's just like, like, I'm so sorry, I totally forgot.
Oh my god.
Just turn away for a minute. So when I don't have cotton cleanups, we have to use, toilet paper or paper towels or cotton balls.
Those are so hard.
Which
Emily left a bad review too.
Paper towels.
I found them not so bad. They don't drip as much as the cotton balls for me.
No.
But what I do is I actually just have like a little plastic cup that I just reuse over and over, and I just have it right beside it, and then I just go boop, just make sure it's not dripping.
I do the same thing. That way it doesn't drip. But it's just extra steps. The cotton cleanups, you just put it in, it soaked it, you're done. It was fast and easy, and you don't get your hands dirty.
Yeah. I
miss them. I would like to. Yeah. I hope they bring big ones back, and I'll get both.
Okay, so I was
in the meantime.
Oh, sorry, go on.
I'm just making do in the meantime with the other stuff. It's just not ideal, but
exactly. Bring back the cotton cleanups, please, and thank you.
Yes, that's a good review. I might do that. That's very well worded. Very
do it.
Emily said she just left one too.
Left one too. I can't stand the small ones. Makes me laugh.
Well, I don't know that I have a nemesis scent. I have some ones that I don't love as much, but nothing comes to mind as I just can't.
Is there something that you've smelled that you're like, oh, absolutely not? I have one.
No. But my favorites, I didn't share my favorites yet.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, okay, do that.
No, that's okay. I would say just the first ones that kind of come to mind are probably white pumpkin driftwood. Ooh. I just love it. It was one of the harvest collections this past year. It was so good. It was just warm and bakery. And then the day 2, you got more of the driftwood. So it was just a totally different scent on day 2. I just love that one. Silver bells.
Oh, that's a good one. I love that.
That is a good one.
That's one I'd warm year round as well, but it is obviously perfect for the winter. And for third, if I could only pick like 3 to warm forever, it would probably be a toss between Olaf warm hugs and polar bear hug.
Oh, those are pretty.
Yeah, they're just like cozy and they just like make me feel warm and cozy and comfy and happy. So I love all those scents for those reasons.
Oh my gosh. You guys chose 3. I did like 10. Okay, hold on.
Oh, I could think of more. I could think of more.
Oh,
but...
I can think of like a whole bunch.
If I had to, okay, there's actually one I forgot to mention that, okay, this one would probably be a like lifetime one. So if I had to pick 3, okay, I would pick Winterberry Apple Tea, Vanilla Waves, and Amazon Rain.
Yeah, that's
Amazon Rain is so different. It's so unique to me, and I love it. I haven't smelled like any other company.
There's
create
nothing
a
like
scent
it.
that. Yeah, it's so good. I love it. I love it in my car, the scent circle. It's so freaking good.
Yeah.
So they're mentioning in the chat, roll the dice.
I've heard that one's terrible.
Yeah, that one's
I haven't
bad.
smelled it, but I've heard it's really
How
bad.
does it smell?
I
I
can't
don't
even remember. Oh wait, I have a scent pack of it. Hold on.
No.
Yeah, I do.
I've heard it was like universally hated.
Really?
Yep, I do, because I got the Oogie Boogie Scentsy Buddy for my little one, and it came with this stupid. And oh well, I'll put it in one of the dresser drawers. I'll open it up. It's been
Susan
sitting in the.
agrees. Roll the dice is awful.
Let's see. I haven't smelt it in a
Oh, it's
long
the Nightmare
time.
Before Christmas.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
it was the Nightmare Before Christmas.
So zesty citrus, dark fruits, sage, and balsam.
Okay, I get the balsam. I don't get the sage much. It's actually not bad. I feel bad.
really?
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Okay, so another scent that I've heard like most people hate is Gone Camping or Gone Camping. I don't remember
I've
which
heard
one.
of that one. There was a guy on YouTube. I don't know his name. He hadn't like made a video saying all the bad scents. Just can't
Oh
remember.
really?
I think that was one that. Yeah.
Well,
that they had
yeah.
if you have any Gone Camping bars, Steph the Scented Gemini absolutely loves Gone Camping, and I gave her mine because I knew she liked it.
Oh, okay.
She
I haven't
loves
warmed
that
it.
one.
Melanie at Bright House Scents did a video talking about how awful it was, and she was really nice and sent me a bar of it with some other good scents. And
Yeah.
I smelled it expecting it to be awful, and it wasn't great, but it was kind of like it wasn't as bad to me as it was to her. So I was like, I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna warm it at some point. I'm kind of scared, but
interesting. Like you have all these scents people talk about that are just terrible, and you smell, and you're like, huh.
Yep.
yeah.
I've never had the Chillin' and Grillin'. I know that was a Father's Day scent, but I never had that one.
Grillin' chillin'.
Let's see.
No. But the Harry Potter Gryffindor bar, that smells like bacon.
That one just smells like smoke to me. I wanted to like it. I just got all the smoke.
Yeah.
I will. Oh, okay. I think I found actually. Okay, if I had to pick one horrible bar, I think actually. No. Okay, I have 2 actually. The Friends bar.
Oh God, yeah.
Okay, I didn't get to smell it, so please tell me, ladies.
It was so bad. I'll send you some when I put that package
Oh
together.
my gosh. Oh no.
It
was
was
supposed
coffee.
to be. It was so good. It sounded good. It was like espresso, coffee, and coconut cream. I was like, oh, that sounds great. It just smelled like popcorn grease, like from the movie.
Yeah.
It just wasn't
smelled
good.
like you cooked chicken in coconut oil, and then you dripped the oil dripping into the. Yeah, it was
terrible.
No,
yeah, I did not like it. I warmed 1 cube. Even smelling it on cold, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like it, but I'll warm 1 cube and see. And it was bad. I took it out pretty quickly. But the other one was the Hufflepuff bar, because I thought that sounded great. I'm a Hufflepuff, and I thought it sounded good. It was the bakery bar, but something about that bar just did not.
Okay, I remember that one too.
Yeah,
that pear in it, didn't it?
Pear. I think there might have been apple. I don't remember the description, but it sounded like a bakery delicious bar and it just did not smell good to me for some reason.
Golden
Hot,
apple,
cold, or warmed.
vanilla, almond, and cinnamon.
Yeah, I don't know what
Yeah.
went wrong with that for me.
I thought I
but-
would love that one too, and I didn't. I actually liked the red one, I think it was, or there was one that was like smoky, or that I actually did enjoy. Like I didn't mind it, but I thought I would love Hufflepuff the most, and I hated it. It was so gross.
Yeah. Yeah, same. I ended up liking Slytherin and Ravenclaw the best.
I think those were the two I liked too. I think
Yeah.
it was. Yeah.
Yeah,
More
Hufflepuff just
masculine
bummer.
sense.
What's that?
More masculine sense, right?
Well, for me, Gryffindor was just all I could pick up on was the smoke, and with the Hufflepuff just and
No.
World was just too strong and masculine for me. It was a nice scent, but like if I cut it like a sliver, it might have been good. But the whole cube was just too much for me in the bathroom where I warmed it. But my husband loves Slytherin, and I think Ravenclaw is really nice. It's just the leather's like day one, I was like, oh, I love this, and then day two, it was much more leathery, and then I was like, oh, okay, I don't like that as much.
The new Star Wars bars are all going to be masculine scents.
Oh yeah, they just shared the new scents coming out. I want to try them all. They sound interesting.
Yep. Yeah, they used to have, I forgot which one it is, but one of the new Star Wars ones has like pink pepper and vetiver. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Hendrix had pink pepper in it, I think.
I want to try pink pepper. I am so curious about that.
Yeah.
I don't know what that smells like.
I tried Hendrix. I remember I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that one.
That's one of my mom's Scentsy heartbreaks because she doesn't have it in her club.
Oh, it's a good
one.
Or
I should say her clubs, because she's got like 7 of them. She's freaking crazy. So she has them categorized by their scent. So she's got one club that's all her fall bars, and then one that's all Christmas, and then one that's floral, one that's masculine scent. She's got like 4 different emails. I'm like, I don't know how you keep track of all this. And then she made edits, and she clicked on the wrong thing, and she canceled one of her clubs, and it was her club that had Perk Me Up, Warm Pumpkin Drizzle, Green Tea Smoothie, all her bakery. She was so she's not allowed to make edits. Like if she wants to take something out of her club, I sign in. I'm like, just tell me what email and what frequency and what I'm taking out or adding. Like you're not allowed to anymore. Because that's why I have like 7 bars in my club because of her, because she lost that club. So now I keep them for her, and then she'll give me like my Bright Cider Life and Toasted Acorn and Oak and Almond Croissant, because she's got those 3. Because she
you have the Hendrix in your club now.
Which ones?
The Hendrix one you have?
No, I don't have Hendrix. So that never clubbed it. And she never clubbed it either because it was available before we started our clubs, I think.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's the thing too. Like for example, like I used to hate blueberry cheesecake. Hated it. And then Ashley recommended to do that mix with the new berry sweet and vanilla bean buttercream. And now I love it. So it's weird how like my scent has like changed over the years.
Well, speaking of almond croissant, I still haven't actually worn the almond croissant that I picked up in that sale, but you had almond croissant in your latest offering, didn't you, Veronica?
Yes.
I thought that was really good.
And then I ended up putting it in my, because so many people were like, Scentsy doesn't have the almond croissant, can you put one too? And I'm like, sure. Like, but it was really hard to like even like find an almond croissant. I don't know, like a lot of people didn't have that. The only difference is this one doesn't have like the churro in it, or not churro, but like the cinnamon note in it. It's just like an almond cream with the pastry. It's so pretty. I will say it is a little bit lighter, just because it doesn't have like that cinnamon, which I think tends to make it a little bit heavier, but I really like it. So
yeah,
that sounds good. Makes me hungry just thinking of it.
So I was gonna say the scent that made my nose go weird, and the scent that is in the catalog, and I don't understand why it still exists, is Weathered Leather.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Like, why? I don't like it. I just don't like it. It's like, no.
It's
Like,
too much.
Huh?
It's just too much. It's like,
I don't like, who's
overwhelming.
still buying it?
It
Unless,
must sell. It
like,
must
you're,
sell for it to stay in the
like,
catalog.
it has to sell. Like, is there anything else in the catalog that, like, no, I think that was the only, no. Was there another one? There might have been one other one that I was kind of like, how do certain ones still keep on returning? And they just, I don't know. They obviously sell, like you guys said. Like, okay, for example, one scent that I actually do really love, I'm very into camping scents, is Around the Campfire. And I know a lot of people don't like it. So I know a lot of people are like, how does it keep coming back? But I personally like it. I like the smokiness of it. And it's very nice. Like like at the time I would always blend it with like sugar cookie or like vanilla bean buttercream to add some like more sweetness to it. But to me, it's just like, it just gives me memories of like, just going camping and all that stuff. So
I love Around the Campfire. I love
it's
it.
so pretty. So I know, like, so that could be the exact same thing about weathered leather. Someone else in another chat might be like, oh my God, why are they bringing back Around the Campfire? Like, weathered leather is the best. Oh my gosh.
It's funny to like understand their thought process on why they kick certain ones out and bring some back.
Like in the club or like in the catalog?
In the catalog, like their thought process on why they kick some out.
Yeah, like some of these bakery ones.
Yeah. Like it's funny if you go back because there's a website, I forgot what it's named, but you can actually look through all old Scentsy catalogs. Like they have them all like uploaded and everything. And if you go back like 5 years, the bakery section was like almost 2 pages worth.
It was so big. Yeah, I remember like searching it up too just to see how it looked, and it was insane.
Especially in the fall and winter catalog, like there were so many to choose from, and now it's like less than 8.
It's so
crazy.
Like, what did they change? Like, what do they have more of? Is it like the fruity stuff?
Because I know fruities. Yeah, fruity's pretty popular, and the fresh category is pretty popular. I've been seeing that category kind of expand over the years. But like in the spring and summer, fruity's always going to be their biggest category. Where I think like in the fall and winter, spice, and they used to have, I think they still do. They had a holiday section in the fall and winter catalog, but I don't know. It's weird because there's so many scents. Like last fall, the catalog that just ended.
Yeah.
There's so many similar scents that it's like, well, why have 4 of a similar scent and bring back something else? Like we had falling apples, cedar cider. What was the other one? Cashmere leaves, which was a limited time offering. But all those 3 were like the same type of profile.
Yeah.
My husband and son are home.
Okay.
Oh.
He's probably gonna run in here any minute.
It's okay. It's just the doggy barking. Come here.
Yeah. I really wish that they would make more bakery.
Come here.
Does Cairo hear my dog barking?
Yeah, he does. He's like coming up right behind me.
Oh, sorry, my dog a lot. Oh, that's so cute. Hi, Cairo. Oh, is it Cairo boy or girl?
Cairo, he's a boy. Yeah.
Boy, he is so cute.
Yeah. Okay, you're gonna lie down. Yeah, I know. He hears anything. It's like, what is that?
Yeah.
Susan has a question. So the mix, Susan, I didn't come up with it. There was a subscriber on my channel. Her name's Ashley. She had recommended it in one of my videos. It's 2 cubes of blueberry cheesecake with 1 cube of berry sweet and 1 cube of vanilla bean buttercream, all in the same warmer. That's the mix.
I'm gonna try that.
And it's really, really good.
Is berry sweet available right now?
And I used to hate blueberry cheesecake. Yeah, it's one of the 10 new releases in the catalog. And I think the reason why it pairs very well is that berry sweet has blueberries in the scent profile. So I think it goes well with the blueberry cheesecake, and then the vanilla bean buttercream. I mean, that just amplifies it. Yeah, and that candied red glaze.
Candied glaze or something? Okay, that's what I thought it was.
Yep. Yeah, that one.
I was
But I
actually
also
gonna ask,
found too, like oh, go ahead.
like recommendations for like the new ones. Like, what would you? Because like I actually want to do an order from Scentsy, and I'm not sure
Yep.
what to get right now.
Ooh.
You should.
Where's
Do
my catalog?
you have a consultant you're working with?
Yeah.
You should ask them to get you one of the samplers, and then you can try everything.
No, I have I'm able to smell them all and stuff, but the thing is like I don't know what to get. Like right now, I know for sure I want to get I think it's called Sippin' Poolside.
That's what I was gonna say. That's
That
my
one,
favorite.
and then Sun Castles, just because I know that those sound like my jam. But the thing is, I see a lot of like, I guess I should have asked more so like the fruity scents, because a lot of them seem kind of similar in a way. Like a lot of like berry scents are happening.
Yeah.
I haven't
Like there's like strawberry, I don't know, strawberry bliss or something. Then you have the very berry or something, and then you have there's another I don't know.
There's been a lot of strawberry blends and a lot of lemon blends lately from Scentsy.
Okay, yeah, lemon.
Yeah,
So
there has been.
confusing. Yeah, it's hard to keep them all straight.
I mean,
actually
if I was gonna pick 3 to recommend out of the 10, it would be Sipping Poolside, because that one actually surprised the crap out of me. Because I hate pear, and that one has pear, and it's lovely. And I get a lot of aquatic notes, and then it's also fruity, but then also like tropical coconutty too. So it's like the perfect combination.
Ooh, that sounds so pretty.
The other one, it'd be a toss-up between Suncastles and Berry Sweet.
Okay.
Because I do like Berry Sweet, and I think Berry Sweet performs a lot better than Sugared Strawberry and Strawberry Bliss that's in the Easter collection.
Okay.
So I would recommend Berry Sweet, because I think it's a good saturated berry scent that you could use as a mixer with other bakery and things like that. And you could even mix it with like other berry scents. But I think you can get a lot more with that scent.
Yeah.
But I like Wild Cherry and Sakura. That's the other one I like. But I think that one's going to be better this fall. It's more darker. It's more darker of a floral, in my opinion.
Okay.
And then Suncastles is just, it's a nice scent. It's different for what it is, because they haven't had a pistachio scent since pistachio ice cream. So it's been a while since they did it.
I don't even know when they offered that.
Oh God, forever ago.
My goodness.
But it is nice. It is lighter though. I think it's gonna need a little bit more time. I have like a partial bar that I'm holding out till like June, July to warm. But those would be my recommendations out of the 10.
Okay, sounds good.
Did you say you have sniffed them, Veronica?
Yeah.
Just haven't warmed anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Same here. So I can't really recommend anything. But I will say Sippin' Poolside, I didn't think I would like it. And on cold, oh my gosh, it was one of my favorites.
Really?
It felt so good. It was really fruity.
That's the one with the pear, right?
Yeah. It reminded me of Skinny Dippin' a little bit on cold.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it's a boomer. It's a boomer when it's warming though.
Ooh, okay. I'm definitely gonna get that then.
Yeah.
See if they have it in a scent circle too then.
Yeah, they will.
They should. Yeah, they should.
Yeah, usually every scent that's in the catalog is always in room spray, wax bar, and scent circle.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's new fresh scents for the car.
Yeah, I really need to get to warming all those samples. I've had them for a little while, but I've been just busy warming through basically the only Scentsy Club shipment I've received was in September of last year. So it was all the summer scents. So I've been warming through all those and all my new vendor stuff. So I haven't got around to the new Scentsy yet, but I'm going to have to start.
Well, that's why I started that series of warming the testers in my office, because I have so many of them, like hundreds.
Oh, yeah. I saw you had a new video with that. So you started warming the new ones?
Just all
in this video?
No, I don't have the new ones. So I have, it's all my old testers. So testers that are retired, or it's like excess ones, because I get the transition kit every catalog, like all of them. So some of the scents that are currently available, I have like 5 or 6 testers of them, and I don't need 5 or 6 testers. So I'm just like starting to like warm the oldest ones just so I don't have so much Scentsy stuff here.
Makes sense. It adds up fast.
It does. It adds up real fast.
Then you have a whole collection.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Well,
think I counted my bars and I'm at like 290 something, I think.
I haven't counted. I'm going to have to count sometime. I know I have a lot. I don't know if I have that many, but I have a lot between what I got and what my sister gave me.
Yeah. Well, I think I was getting it down, and then the last flash sale, those stupid 10-bar bundles got me, and I ended up ordering one of each. So I ended up getting like 40 bars, and I'm like, oh my God, why did I do that? And then I got a mystery bundle, and I don't know why. I say it every time I do a haul. I'm not going to do another mystery bundle because I get burned every time.
Do it.
And then I do it.
So what's the mystery bundle? It's just like random waxes?
Yeah, they usually do like 10 bars for $30, and it's just all random.
Were the scents worth it?
Like 2.
Oh my gosh. And wait, how many scents is in the mystery bundle? 10?
10 usually, yeah.
Oh.
And then they'll do like 10-bar bundles for like 40 or usually 40, and then it will be like a certain like theme. Like they had a fall one, and there was a bunch of pumpkin ones in there. And the only reason why I grabbed it is because pumpkin marshmallow was in it. And I was like, yep, I'm getting it.
It's always that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I need this, like I need 10 bundles just to have that one scent. It's like,
yep. That's what I did. And then the holiday one, it was because Black Forest Pine was in it, even though I have it clubbed and I've got like 10 bars. I'm like, nope, I want it. So I got that one.
It's like the self-control. Like I talk about it all the time. I'm like I don't even know how I did it. Like as soon as like I stopped with Scentsy, the only reason also too is obviously I was starting a business, so I had to put in a lot of money. So I'm like, that's why I also canceled my club. I'm like, I know I can't afford it, so I just have to say goodbye to it. I did not order any Scentsy until maybe a month ago, and that's from last year in February. So it's been like literally over a year I hadn't ordered anything from Scentsy, and I'm finally just getting back into it. And that's just because now I'm like, I feel like I'm able to, but at the same time I'm kind of like, okay, be mindful of what you have. And I think the only reason I think of that too is because like I used to be like that a lot with skincare. So when the pandemic happened, obviously stopped wearing makeup because makeup was everything I was buying. And then I stopped buying makeup because I started buying skincare. And then I was buying too much skincare. And I'm like, oh, I have 5 moisturizers. I can choose whatever. And now I'm like, okay, finish what you have and then buy it. But then it's different with scents because wait, no, it's a different new scent. It's not the same scent. It's different.
Yep.
So I'll still always have that issue with like wax and stuff. But I just try to be so mindful. I'm just like, okay, try not have a store because like my collection used to be so massive before. But again, I was also blowing through it like so quickly, which was okay. So I'm like, it's okay because I'm actually using it. It's not like it's just sitting there forever, unless it's a scent that like doesn't perform that well. Maybe I'll let it sit, but I'm not like, I don't know. Like I know there's the whole thing with the cure time and stuff like that, and like letting it sit and whatnot. But for me, I'm like, if I really want to warm a scent, I'm gonna probably warm the scent. And if it doesn't perform, then it doesn't perform. I don't know. That's just me, though.
Yeah.
I just like to use my stuff up. Ugh.
Yeah.
What do we have here?
Speaking
like,
of vendor, so
oh yes,
yeah. So we all are fairly new to exploring vendor wax.
Yes.
Which is so fun that we're all kind of, it seems like everyone else on YouTube has been doing it forever.
Yeah.
But we're all pretty new to it. And I know at this point, we've all tried a few different vendors between like friend mails and purchases we've made. But like so far, I've gone a little, I think I went a little overboard. Because I ordered from you, Veronica, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to order from Lavender and Speckles. And then Second and Spruce did their Friends collection. So I'm waiting on that to arrive. And then I got Rocky Top and Goose Creek. And
I saw that one. I was like, oh my God.
I got so much.
So much from that order. Holy crap. I was like amazed. I'm like, oh my God, this is so fun. I love it. That's
I got
good.
so much, but they were like $3 and $4 a piece.
Yep. They're super cheap.
Yeah, they were
Is
so
that on
cheap.
sale or the regular price?
For some reason, they almost always seem to be on sale. They're like listed
Yeah.
regularly, I think, at $5, but they're always at $4. And the holiday ones were like $3.
They do a
When I
lot
got-
of sales. A lot.
Yeah. Yeah, so I got a ton of Goose Creek, and then I went to Walmart and Target, and I bought a bunch of. Because I was like, "Oh right, I forgot they have stuff here too."
So
So I
hold
got
on
a
a
bunch
second.
of stuff there.
I've gotten I got friend mail from someone in the States, and she got me, it was Krista, she got me, what was it? Better Homes and Garden. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I actually really enjoyed that brand. That's why I was so pissed off when I'm like, this is Walmart. Are you kidding me? Why do we not have this here? Anyways, so
Yeah, I don't
what's
know.
the difference with what wax is available at Target compared to Walmart there?
At my Target, at least, they have their the Threshold Target brand.
Okay.
It's the store brand. It's called Threshold. So they don't have a lot in store. They have like maybe I don't
More
know
online?
10 options for scents, but they
Oh,
all are
okay.
pretty good. And then they
okay.
sell them online too, and I think you can get more variety online. But Walmart, at least at my Walmart, they have a whole aisle that one entire side is filled with wax melts. So they
Yep.
have the mainstays, Sensationals, Better Home and Garden, Yankee, Goose Creek, and then a brand called Allswell, which is like a smaller one, and then there's the Wick. What's
Yep.
Wick? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Is that what it's called?
Yep.
And like maybe one or two other vendors that I'm not, or companies I'm not familiar with.
That's how
It's a
many
lot.
at Walmart.
What?
That's how many at Walmart, like brands.
Like at least 10 brands, I think.
We got two. What? Two? Oh my God.
That's
I'm getting so angry.
it's so crazy that they don't offer some of those bigger companies at least,
They
or
don't.
Canadian vendors.
It's probably just like I noticed they have like some stuff online, but like I want to smell them. Like, I want to
Yeah.
smell them.
The Better
It's
Homes
hard
and
when you can't-
Gardens ones are good.
I really like them. That's why I was
There's
like, really?
there's one Better Homes and Garden that it's a dupe for Scentsy's brownie batter, and it's called Brownie Pecan Pie.
Ooh.
Swear to God, it is exactly like Scentsy's brownie
I'm
batter.
gonna have to get that when I go.
Yeah.
I think I got that one years ago, and it made my entire. At the time I was living in a townhome, it made the entire up and downstairs
It's a
smell
boomer.
like brownie for like a week. Our clothes smelled like brownies. Everything smelled like brownies. So I was like, it smelled good, but I don't think we can do that one again. It was just a lot.
See, and that's like me. Like, I like it so intense that you
Yeah.
can smell it in every single space of the house.
I liked smelling it. I just didn't like smelling it after the fact on our clothes when we left the house.
Yeah.
That's when we were like, wait a second. Oh, okay. But it was good. It did smell good. It was very yummy. It just was very, very long lasting and strong.
Yeah.
Do you like brownie batter from Scentsy's?
Oh, I love it.
I
You
love
do?
it.
I love
I
it.
haven't worn it. I have a bar of it for my sister.
I have
But I'm
2
afraid-
bars left.
1 bar?
2. Got 2
2
left.
bars left.
I had 4. Because, they had that what was it called? The Bake That bundle. It was like a 4 bundle. It was in one of the flash sales. It was like $20. And you got a bar of brownie batter, lemon coconut chiffon, sweet plum pastry, and custard apple.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Oh my God.
April bought like 30 of those bundles. She like did a video on it. I was so jealous because I'm like, I want 30 brownie batter. Like, that's awesome. But yeah, that was a really good bundle.
I
like
still
that more than
chiffon.
I love lemon coconut chiffon. That will forever be in my club. See,
I
I'm
hope they
getting to
come
the
back
point.
today.
I'm getting to the point with my clubs that I can't make any edits because they're like the ones that I like.
Mhm.
At least you
So
can
I
see
don't know
people
what it
next
is.
year.
I know.
Yeah.
Because I was in my club actually the other day, and I took out sweet pea and vanilla, and I took out something else. I can't remember what it was. And I was looking at the rest of them, and I'm like, I can't kick these out and I can't edit them because they're all ones I love and they're all ones that I would pay more than $6 for. So I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah, it's hard. I really wish they would offer more options, like once a year clubs,
Yeah.
every 6 months clubs, because there's stuff you don't want to lose, but you also, especially
Or
with
even
limited time offerings and the catalogs, like you want to try everything, and it's just hard to
yeah.
afford everything you want to get or keep or try.
Or even if they did like a once a year event where they could open up your club and you could change the quantity so that you could get like 6 bars of something and then you know you have a stash now and then you could, you know, get it out. That would be really cool.
Yeah, I do wish there were more options because, yeah, I know so many people have had to make these tough cuts. And right now, my club is filled with stuff I know I love and a bunch of stuff that I've never tried. Bye, Loretta. Thanks for watching.
Bye, Loretta.
Yeah, so I've basically everything new that's come in, I've just been putting it in my club, thinking when it comes I'll try it, but now it's way too much. So I'm gonna have to just accept that there's some things I'm not gonna get to try because I can't get them all. Especially in favor of something I know I love. Like I'm not gonna kick out Silver Bell so I can try
something else. Yeah.
Yeah, lemon lime fit. For
Scentsy makes
example.
it so hard. I think that's why they're like, well, if you can't get this stuff, you're gonna have to get it every 3 months, or you're just gonna get it.
I think that's why they're pushing out so many limited time collections because they know it's pushing us to club it.
Yeah, which is so annoying.
Like they just announced another limited time offering. I think it's not coming out till next month, but it's to celebrate Puerto Rico. They're going to be having a Puerto Rico warmer for the flag. And then there's like one new scent called Sea Breeze.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Actually, I think.
So, yeah, I don't know.
But I mean, there's so many. I mean,
yeah,
so many this year. We've had St. Patrick's Day. We've had Valentine's Day. Easter, Mother's Day, Mental Health, Father's Day, Black Raspberry Vanilla. Like,
it's a lot. It's very overwhelming.
Father's Day. Yes. Yeah. And then bring back my bars just around the corner.
Oh yeah.
With 25 new bars all at once.
25 new bars
for a month.
That's, oh my gosh. I remember when I would get those like with the consultant kit, the 25 bars, and I would be so overwhelmed. Just like, okay, I'm gonna do the video, and then I'm like, oh my god, okay, I have to get ready with all the like descriptions, and I would just get so tired. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so many scents. How do people choose what they want and then what to club? And like, hopefully, I hate most of the 25 cents.
Well, luckily, I haven't like fallen in love with anything limited time offering that I'm clubbing.
Yeah.
So that's like been a win-win so far.
Yeah.
The only one I might throw in my club for a short while is the Blackberry Sangria from the Scentspirations for Black Raspberry Vanilla. That's actually really good. And I'm surprised because I really don't go for that usually.
Everyone's been talking about that one.
No. It's really saturated. Like if you remember how Buckleberry was like super saturated.
Oh, like that?
It's like that, but it's got like the perfect blend of like orange and the berries. And it's got a grape note to it too. Like almost like grape granita.
They're doing that as a bundle, right? Not like individually?
Oh, I can't remember if they are or not.
Unless it's in the club, I guess. That'd probably be the only
if you put it in club, you'll be able to get it separately. I just can't remember.
I heard everyone's the Woods one is questionable.
Yeah, I didn't get that funky note too. I didn't get that funky note that everyone was saying.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't get it, but I also couldn't describe it very well because, I mean, the scent description said that there was woods and berries, but it's like, what wood is it? Like, I couldn't really depict, like, I couldn't tell if it was cedar, if it was driftwood. Like, I couldn't tell. You just could tell it was woody.
Well, Susan's asking, how are the Goose Creek candles and wax melts? I like the wax melts that I've worn so far. They perform pretty well and they smell nice. I've actually got one going right in the room right now, the Storm Front wax melt, because storms seem fitting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I've never worn the candles. So I think both of you have worn the candles. Is that right?
I've worn the candles before.
I
Yeah.
haven't. I haven't.
Oh, you haven't? Okay. Oh, I'm
No,
thinking of
it was
Kringle.
Kringle. It was Kringle.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I've worn the candles before. I mean, they perform pretty decent in comparison to other candle brands.
Yeah, the wax melts
I
are
haven't
very
tried their wax
affordable.
melt yet.
Yeah. Oh, do they not have them at your Walmart, or do you just didn't pick them up?
They have them at Walmart. I just didn't pick them up.
Okay.
There was only like 4 scents that they had available in like the wax melt, but then they had like 12 different versions of the candle.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird, but it was like a little section on like the side panel of the aisle. Like you totally would have missed it if you weren't paying attention.
Unless it's just because it's new. I know they usually start off with small, but then like you said, 12 candles. So
Yeah, we're also doing a remodel too at our Walmart, so I wonder if they're not going to have as much, or if they're going to like get different ones in. Debbie's heading out. Thanks for watching, Debbie.
hi, Debbie.
Watching.
Oh yeah, it's already 2:25.
I know.
Yeah, it's late for you guys. It's like it's not.
It's 10:30 here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 10:30. Yeah. I've had fun. This has been really fun for our first one.
No, I'd love it.
Yeah.
This is like totally out of my comfort zone too, because it's like different when you're filming the video, and if you like, mess up your words like I normally do, I can just be like, yeah, we'll just re-record that real quick.
Because it's all live.
Yeah.
I love it though. I like the whole setup and everything, and chatting with people.
Yeah.
Usually, I'm always the one just watching and typing.
Yeah.
No, I comment on them. I'm the one that usually says something stupid and everyone's laughing about it.
Well, since we're all exploring vendor wax, like Amy and I are both planning to do something with Lavender and Speckle soon.
Yeah.
Did you want to talk about that, Amy?
Yeah. So for the May pre-order, because me and Amanda just got into it, both of us are gonna order the Lavender and Speckle favorite sampler that she always has, because they're like her best sellers. So we definitely want to do that, and then we're also going to order some and kind of like do a video where we're gonna go over like the pre-order list when she actually posts it, because I know she posted a little bit of it, but I don't think it's the full list.
Yeah, I think she just shared part of it.
Yeah.
And I actually already have this. That was one of the first things I ordered actually from her. Like I went in and I got the sampler pack, and I didn't realize she was opening a pre-order the next day. But I went back on her website and I was like, oh my gosh, there's like all these other things now too. So I placed a second order the next day and combined them. So I have the sampler pack waiting, and yeah, I'm excited to warm through them. There's some really nice scents in there. Do you want to maybe join us for that, Veronica?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay, I know it's harder. It seriously is like blows my mind that it costs so much to ship to you out there. But yeah, I figured that'd be a fun one to do. It's like $27, I think, and you get 10 bags of her best scents, and I think there's like 2 to 4 in each one. I can't remember right offhand.
Sampler, or a sampler pack?
Yeah, it's a sampler pack.
Okay, so it's like a smaller version of like trying them out, and then after you get a larger one if you want or something.
Exactly. Yeah. I did to try her 10 best sellers. She gives you like 2 to 4 bunts, which are good size. They're like, I don't know, like that big, like the hole here, not my hand. Do you have one? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so it's a good amount to test a scent out at least 1 to 2 times and see if you really like it, and then order.
Yeah, that's a good size. Yeah.
I would say it's about like almost 2 cubes of Scentsys, I would say. Almost.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah. So we're gonna warm through I'm waiting for Amy to get hers, and if you want to do it too, you can order yours when she does her pre-order.
When is that happening?
May 10th.
May 10th. She's gonna open her pre-order. Okay. So yeah. I might order a couple extra bags too, but
I'm going to get Angry C because there's been a lot of people that have suggested that one.
Which one?
Angry C.
Angry C. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
So,
Cotton Candy Laundry. Someone suggested that to me, and I saw that it was on the list.
Okay. I'll look for the. Oh, I'm so excited. I saw her sampler. She's got like a raspberry jam sampler and a I think she has a zucchini bread sampler.
And a sweet vanilla. Not sweet vanilla, sweet lavender and barbershop.
I'm gonna have to restrain myself. I'm gonna try to be good like you did when you placed your order and get like maybe 4 bags max, just because. Yep. But yeah, if you want to join us, Veronica, we can do another live and we can go through her order options and place our orders, and then we can do a live when we get them all, and we can sift through the samplers and whatever else we get. It'll be fun.
So it's her favorite sample, the favorite samplers, or
yeah, it's called L&S favorite samplers.
Okay, got it. Okay, so I would order that one, and then we would go over it and anything else.
Yes, anything else you want to order. Yeah.
Okay,
that way it keeps costs fairly low. It's like $27. There's 10 different cents, and then whatever tax and shipping, and hopefully it's not extreme and crazy.
No, because it's low, then it wouldn't even hit that. Like I'd probably just have to pay like the taxes when it comes here, so that would be fine. It's only if it was over 150 Canadian, then I'm paying for the duties.
Oh, 150.
Yeah, 150 Canadian, which is about like 110 US or something like that.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel really lucky that we don't have to worry about that. Like, I just feel like that's.
I
know
remember,
you're probably used to it, but it sounds very confusing and frustrating to me as someone who's never had to deal with it.
I just remember watching Charity's video, and Charity was talking about how Michelle told her about like the whole, and she's like, I'm confused. Like, I don't understand. How come you have to pay for something extra when you already paid for it? And it's like, that's just what they do. They charge us extra. They love it. And it's just like, it's so, I think it's just because they get so much like imported from the States that they just do these extra charges, which is, I don't know, it's ridiculous, but I mean, it is what it is. So
did you ever have those extra charges on your Scentsy Club if it was over 150 Canadian?
No, because there's a warehouse here.
Oh, there is. Okay.
Yeah. So no, we never have to worry about that. I think it's like in Mississauga, which is like about half an hour away from like my place. So.
Oh wow. Okay, that's
yeah. Because then I definitely would not be able to afford it.
Yeah, no, that would be insane.
Spending so much with the warmers and then on top of it, they even charge like the one company I use to like bring my stuff in, they charge for if it goes past like 45 pounds, then they charge for the weight.
Oh my god.
So yeah.
This makes it so complicated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know. It's so frustrating, but anyways. Yeah, no, I'm totally down for that. That sounds like fun. I'm excited.
Awesome. That'll be fun.
Yep. So we'll plan that. So just keep tabs on our community, boards, and we'll let you know when we're gonna do that. But I had lots of fun. This was totally out of my comfort zone, so love it.
Yeah, love it.
Me too. This is so fun. I've loved getting to chat with you guys in person.
I know.
Kind of in person.
Yeah.
Yeah, virtual.
Yeah, this has been awesome.
Cool. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. And if you aren't already subscribed, I'll I think I put the links, but if not, I'll link everything.
Okay, awesome.
Perfect.
Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Amy, for hosting and organizing all the technology stuff for us, so we could just jump in and chat.
Yeah,
this has been awesome.
Over here.
Yeah,
not a problem.
So thank you for doing that, and thank you guys for chatting, and thank you for everyone who joined in the chat and watched us tonight.
We appreciate it.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Yeah, and I'll probably jump on. I know.
Oh, Tracy, 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I'll probably jump on the chat later and see what we missed while we were talking, because I haven't seen any of the chat except for what popped up on the screen when we were talking.
It shows on the side.
Okay.
Like if you look to the right of you, it says private chat, and if you click on comments, then you can see the comments.
Oh, are you guys on laptops?
Oh, that's why.
No, I'm on my
phone.
Yeah.
I couldn't get my laptop to connect with the link for some reason, so I just jumped on my phone.
It's okay. Next time.
Letitia, you can always watch the replay.
Yeah. Yeah, the replay will be there, and I'm going to go in and respond to comments later.
Yeah, me too.
Thanks, Letitia, for coming in. It's okay that you're late. You can watch it.
It's
Post
okay
any
to
questions
join
or
late.
comments you have in the chat, and we'll respond to them later.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, guys. Well, everyone, I think we hopefully have avoided the tornado. I'm gonna have to check in on the weather and see where we're at. I heard there was a threat of like overnight tornadoes, and that's terrifying. So I'm gonna check on the weather.
Stay warm. Enjoy your thunderstorm scent.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna check in on that. Hopefully, we'll be safe for the night. But so far, so good. I don't hear any more rumbling outside. So
that's good.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, enjoy the rest of your night.
You too, guys.
All right.
See ya.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.